Part 5 of Fate and Flame.
It's 27. Oh, we lost one.
Oh, shit.
We lost one. Quick, we're live. We're going to do it anyways. We're doing it live. Cameras off. Watch this. Boom. Down. 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 Boom. Victoria first. Boom. Rob next. Boom. May next. Boom. Miss Simply Jackson next. Boom.
The Brady
Yes.
Bunch.
Welcome to
Brady
DieFall.
Bunch.
Alderheart, episode 27. We are all in some kind of mood. It is one of those nights. And I did just let the party know I would never kill them without reason.
No.
So, only for plot purposes. That's the only reason. Welcome. We missed last week. Totally fine that we did, but also I'm very happy to be with these group of knuckleheads so we can figure out what the heck's going on in the woods. It's not good things, I can tell you that much. But before we get all into that, let's play catch up, because it's been a while since I've talked to any of you. Except for, I think, maybe Rob and Simply, because Simply is playing Final Fantasy XIV like crazy, and so am I. But we're on the wrong server from each other. Because when I made my character, Crystal had the road to 70 and was preferential and all that stuff, and then Primal was closed. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm not playing that. But so what are you playing right now? What classes are you running?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, here's my funny background with this game is I have over 1,200 days of subscribe time in the game because I have owned it / wanted to play it for like 4 or 5 years. And then I kept making characters to play with people on different servers / data centers. And they would be like, yeah, we're going to play. And they would leave the game after like 4 hours of playing, or they would like not come back after a week or like whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm lost. I have no idea what I'm doing. And it's just like, well, no fun. Maybe I'll play it again later. And so finally, if you guys know Inexpensive Gamer or Rue and Charlie, they were like, you have to play. 5.3 is coming out. It's going to make the whole experience easier, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, what better way than to make permanent friends to play this game with than to stream it? So I've been streaming it, and there's been a load of people who've been helpful, as well as like the people from Rue and Charlie and like Spoonie Bard's community and stuff like that. And now I actually know what I'm doing, kind of. I actually kind of understand what things maybe mean, which is important in the game. Because like before it was like, how do you even craft and gather?
Yeah.
Don't know. Like I just ran around looking at trees like, are you a good tree? Are you gonna tell me something? Are you a good tree? Are you a good tree?
Go knock on some rocks. Can
and
I mine
somebody
you?
was like, you idiot, just put on your botanist weapon. And I was like, that's how you see. That's how you see what the trees are.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Turns out you can go like raid as a leather worker with your little leather working knife.
Yeah.
And like
Totally can.
You can just be that. That's
It's fun, though. It's super
good.
fun.
Do you understand the story at all?
I'm gonna be honest, because I picked back up a character that was like 25 when I got back into the game. I was like, I don't know. But from then until now, which I'm at 54, so I am A Realm Reborn is the name of the base game. And there's a gap between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward, which is the first expansion, and I'm in that gap. Formerly, before 5.3, this gap was 100 dumb quests, and everybody hated it.
World.
So now it's like I'm at that point where I'm experiencing the whole new slice of the game during that gap.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool.
I'm glad they switched that up. Also, that's why I came back, and they were like, by the way, they're reworking how all of this stuff works, and it's going to be much easier for you to do all the things. I was like, all right, fine, I'll try it.
Yeah, and flying.
And now we're doing it.
If you have a character that's high enough to be in the area that's called Mordona and you fly, it's beautiful. Like,
really?
Yeah, the map is incredible. There's like a million stars in the sky and then crystal on the ground. It's really pretty.
I think I'm level 27 or 8 right now.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. We just finished the first dungeon because you get so much experience now with Road to 70 that you're supposed to hit your first dungeon at like 15 or 18, but you don't hit it until like 25 now because all the quests give you so much experience. It just does. They're just like, here's all the stuff. There you go. But
yeah. What are you playing, by the way? You asked me. I was playing. I'm playing White Mage because I like
White Mage
healers. So.
I picked Lancer just
Yeah.
because I thought that would be fun, and then I'm like level 13 in Rogue now too because I'm
Nice.
just kind of dicking around doing both things. Because I liked Rogue. It was fun.
I've
It
heard
was spinny and flippy and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard Lancer is kind of a drag, but it's one of the coolest looking and playing classes as a Dragoon. So yes, like,
Right,
if you can
exactly.
Get
That
through
was-
Lancer. Dragoon is like,
That was the thing. It's like they're just like get to 30. Just get to 30. I was like, do I ever do anything? Because all I'm doing is hitting 2 buttons for everything, and it's just like.
Yeah, but every Dragoon I see, it looks like some badass Warframe, and I'm
Right.
just like,
I know. I
"You
was
look
like,
so
okay,
cool."
I really wanna do that, but hey, it's good. So I know May, you're playing now too.
Yeah.
Both you and Carson made Lalas, so
Yeah.
you're both tiny little evil potatoes, I guess. And what are you playing? What's the class that you're going with?
I'm also Lancer because I want to be a really cool Dragoon.
Hell yeah, I love that. What
Yeah.
what level are you at now?
17? I think we just hit level 17 last night.
Nice, that was quick. Nice,
After
nice,
like
nice.
2 sessions of playing.
Yeah, so Primal has Road to 72. Is that it? Like
I
it's
don't
there as
know.
well?
I know we're
okay.
on Primal, and I was just told which center to go to and which
It
server
probably does, depending
Yeah,
on if it was
I
was it preferred when
No.
you got on? No. Oh shit. Okay, maybe not. I don't know.
to.
Oh, you're just real quick then.
But yeah, like Carson wanted a game where we could play together because we don't really have a lot of games that we can play together. And since this was all being reworked with like the recent patch and stuff like that, because he knows I don't really like useless grindy quests, it's like, okay, now maybe let's try this. So yeah.
I only ran into like 10 useless grindy quests, but that's okay.
It'll be good for 2 people to play too, because there's so
Yeah.
much you can do with one character, whether it's crafting or other jobs or whatever. So it's like if you get far ahead of him and you are like, oh, I need to stop, you don't have to just stop playing the game. You can be like, I could start working on another class, or I could start working on
Yeah.
my crafting or whatever. And it's not like just, please hurry up, Carson. I need.
Like,
Yeah.
we've been pretty good. Like we haven't, other than I lose him a lot and I don't know where he went. But that's just me being bad at using my eyeballs. But I do have another character that I made on a different server for other friends, and she's an arcanist. So I've been kind of just playing that like when we're not playing together. And then I need to make a new character on a different data center because a pair of our friends are celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary by doing the wedding ceremony in Final Fantasy. So we've got to quickly level up our characters to buy fancy formal clothes to go attend.
Oh my god. The real end game of Final Fantasy is always going to be how to look your best. And it might as well be at an actual wedding in the game because you can get married in the game. You can get married. Yeah.
Apparently you have to apply and everything. It's like a whole
Yeah,
process. It's like
there's a
actually
whole
applying
thing.
for a real marriage license.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
there's a whole thing. Yeah. They have a housing market. Rob, you're going to love this.
Yep.
They have a literal housing market.
do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just as insane as the real one.
It's awful.
This is why I don't want to play it. Everything I've heard about this game is, oh, it's awesome. You can get married and have a life and buy a house
Yep.
together and
Yeah, and
have babies and craft for 20 hours a day.
Mhm.
It's
it's a lot. It's a lot.
whatever, man.
It
All
was,
I want to do is hit buttons. So
it was fun. Since Carson and I are both to like the Lalas, we're 2 of our friends are like higher levels and they're kind of ferrying us around. And we were in the Final Fantasy 15 car. And because we're little, it looks like we were adventuring with mom and dad. It was the cutest thing ever.
God, dude.
Because you sit in the car and you're like leaning out the side, like looking out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
we're
like-
running around, like
I like
trying to
that
do our
you're
own quests. And they're like, where'd they go? Like they're like losing us. Like, yeah.
I love. Is it you? Is it Carson? That's tomato.
Yes.
I love
I love it so much.
the pictures of you guys being soup and cake, and it just makes me so happy.
This is what happens when you play with us.
I think it's enough Final Fantasy 14 talk because I'm gonna probably play it later and I'll get my fill on that. But Rob's been playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and barring any of the issues that we talked about prior to the show, Rob, how do you like the game itself?
I think it's sick. I love it. It's really cool. For the longest time, I literally did want to buy a PS4 just for that game, and later Spider-Man. But then I had to just wait until it was on PC. Turns out, so take that, Sony. But no, it's. I love the blending of like future and tribal stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's why I liked Breath of the Wild so much, because you were dealing with this like post-apocalyptic but like also somehow medieval world where there were these big machines running around that'd heck you up, but like they're ancient. So it's like the technology is so much more advanced, but it's from 10,000 years ago. Like it's just so I love that stuff, like finding the old ruins and people talking about like how they fixed global warming by like reconstituting the ice caps in like 2061 or something. Like it's just it's so cool. I just want it to run well on my computer. That's all I need, man. I just don't want it to crash.
Yeah.
But I'll figure that out.
The last thing I did in Horizon, I never finished the game, but I was vastly underleveled for whatever area I was in, and I spent like an hour killing the Tyrannosaurus mech thing that I had no business trying to kill, but because it was one of those things that was there, and I was, dang it, I was gonna do it, and it was terrifying and awesome, and that, yeah, the game has a lot of really cool things going for it.
Yeah, it's just such
some of the side quest stuff I wasn't really down with, but
yeah, I mean, it has big like Witcher energy for the side quests, where it's like the characters are kind of funny, but like also like I don't want to go
much.
I don't want to go get like herbs. But
yeah,
I had a weird situation where the side quest kind of turned into a main quest that I thought was neat, where it was like, oh, the war chief is out doing this shit, like trying to track down the people that killed people. Yeah, go find her. Like, if you see her when you're out there, like, I think she's alive. And then you find her and she's like, yeah, I'm very much alive. Also, here's your new quest. And it's on my main quest now. And I was like, oh, that's nifty. But, like, I don't think it's going to happen that often because my other quest is, like, go get herbs. So I don't think I'm going to start, like, a Horizon Zero Dawn, like, pot farm. I think I'm just literally trying to go get herbs.
Right.
Like, I don't think there's any ulterior motive there. But no, I'm very much down, and it's funny because like the first thing I thought when I saw Aloy as an adult was, holy shit, she would look really cool if she was drawn by Malaveth. I was like, that would be such a dope thing for her to draw. So
just make them very buff.
Just planting that seed. Just planting that seed.
Speaking of, right before I hit that live button.
What a segue!
There is a Twitter post by one Malaveth where it just says, "I've been unconscious for 24 hours and then this happened."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool."
I
have sinned.
It's very good.
I clicked to look at what the Patreon tiers were, just out of curiosity.
I have sinned.
Like, huh? That's interesting.
I wonder. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's very. Malaveth is very talented. But other than drawing more buff orc women, because I mean, you could just do that. I think that might end up being a career. Like that's just something you just tell people you do, and then you just do that now.
That's just what's been happening. Every year, every orc lady I draw has gotten buffer and buffer, and now it's at that point where every lady I draw is just jacked.
Yes.
This is my life now. I don't know how we got here, but it's fine.
Good. There's a market for that, and it's right here, right in this chair. So what else have you been doing though? How you been playing Assassin's Creed still? Odyssey?
Yeah, I've
I
just
saw
been doing
that
that.
last week, I think. Yeah.
The off time. I struggle with the morality of it because, like, I like to be empathetic in games and like
Sure.
get into characters' headspaces, right? But then you're just murdering everything all the time. Like, you're supposed to be on this side, but then you're killing the people on your side, but then there's another side and you're murdering all of them, and it's just like murder all over. But it's also kind of nice, you know, just to sit late at night, have a drink, run around and stab everything you see because nothing matters.
That
Ride a unicorn?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Yeah, I found a unicorn skin and it's got even the rainbow trails. It's great. And the hornet sparkles. So you just ride that, you jump into the middle of a camp with your lion and you just start swinging.
You have a lion?
Yeah. Name is Sassafras.
That's adorable.
good.
That's adorable.
boy.
I didn't know about the unicorn thing. I thought Assassin's Creed was trying to be like, haha, we are all historically accurate up to a point. Like historical fiction, right? Like they actually follow a whole lot of stuff but insert right like other characters. But now there's unicorns. So did they just say fuck it and just like throw it all away? I don't understand. Okay.
Are you telling me there weren't unicorns?
You know what? I wasn't there, so I can neither confirm
Joel,
nor
we
deny.
talked about this not in front of Mally.
Okay.
Pegasus?
He's real. He's real, sweetie.
I watched Hercules.
It's okay. Shh. Drink your milk. It's okay. Joel, we fucking talked about it.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What, did you not tell her about Santa Claus yet either?
It's not.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Well, before I spoil anything else for dear sweet Malaveth, do you guys want to play some Dungeons and Dragons? Would that be fun? That'd be good for you? Good. Great. I love it. Let's roll for recap from 2 weeks ago. I'm sure this will go well. This will be fine.
Next,
Those
you
you guys
say
that-
that dragons aren't real.
Oh, yeah, well. Why would they make games about it, right?
Exactly.
if it wasn't real.
Yeah.
So for those of you guys that don't know, I make everyone roll a d20 at the very top of the show here to recap what we did last time. So Eli's got himself a 13, Lucky with a 12, Dagonet with a 14, and Pez with a 18. Wow. And that's an 8, which means that it's Lucky's turn. Congratulations, Lucky. You get to recap what happened 2 weeks ago.
Great. I was muted. Hi. So what happened last time was we I can't remember what happened before. Oh no, we met up with Eliza at her shop, right? Her store. And the the Espressium's manufacturer guy started measuring the space for the machine in Eliza's space, and it was a bit of back and forth about where and how much work she was going to have to do, but I think it's going to be, a good, incorporation into her business. I think she'll make some good money out of it, especially in that fancy district. And then we, can't remember what happened between then, but we ended up setting out on the road, and we went out to, north of Alderheart to try to get the leaf of the tree that we needed. My character totally remembers the name of the leaf, but my Leslie brain does not remember the name of the leaf. And we got there, and we realized the air. Well, first of all, the whole forest was freaking quiet. You know what they say, quiet before the storm. And there was it was just like ash, like right at the edge of the trees. It was like right there. We were right there at it. It was crazy. But anyways, we climbed the tree, got up all the way up there, got really close, could see the leaf, very close in hand. And then suddenly the ground started rumbling, and it was one of those dang ash snakes that we had before, the one that almost killed me like everything else in this game. And we slayed it super easily, actually, compared to last time, which was surprising. I think Pez actually got the last blow on the snake, which was mighty impressive, I do have to say. Eli finally met his lookalike healing spirit, which is a little awkward, I do have to say myself. I grabbed the leaf very quickly before hopping down, and then we made our way all the way around, traveling to where the altar was told to us by the I want to call it Tinder Paw because I'm in mouse guard mode, but it's not
Tenders.
Tenders. We got there, and there was a center platform with a podium with a book-looking thing on it, and I can't remember why I was exhausted. Was it somehow Lucky got exhausted because we stayed up all night doing?
The travel time to get to this, you had to actually cross through a good portion of the Scorched Grove, and it was noted that it was hotter and drier than previously. So much like a desert, you had to roll some Constitution saving throws, and Lucky was unable to pass. Yeah.
So obviously it's hot as two boulders that were hot. I don't know, in the desert. And I couldn't sleep very much. I like a good fan, a good breeze, and I got exhausted, which kind of made this really awkward thing happen when we were out there, where Eli would just happen. We were trying to figure out how to make, there was like these pedestals, they had mouths on them, they all had little lines on them that looked like they might have indicated different types of like elements or something. We don't know quite yet. We were discussing how essentially are we going to utilize this to help take down this calamity. And Eli was it Eli or Pitt? Eli had the thought to contact the Tender with his Jedi mind tricks. And
Jedi are now Humblewood canon, by the way, just because of this.
And he said something like he essentially told him a poem, a very, very short poem, which Lucky doesn't really know about, frankly, because Eli hasn't really discussed it yet. But out of character, we know there was some kind of verbiage back to try to teach him how to do it, and it was very convoluted still. Maybe more info coming, we don't know. And Lucky, just out of exhaustion and out of asking, do I put the leaf here continually, and nobody answering because Eli was in like brain mode with the conversation, drops the leaf in, and the leaf ends up getting or turning the pedestal activates the middle area to being this huge column of a well with cold water in the bottom, which just happened to engulf and take in Eli because he happened to be on the top of it. But don't worry, because with some valiant efforts of everybody minus me, we got Eli out. So that was
you did really good.
Look, it's been 2 weeks. My birthday was in between. I'm lucky I remember my name anymore. I'm old now. It's fine. It's fine.
No, that was very well done.
That's right. I think you nailed it, Diana.
Yeah. I think it all worked out. You had to get a sky leaf, fought an ash snake, traveled through the new outer reaches of the Scorched Grove. It was made very clear that it looks like the aspect has made some forays further and further into the forest. Ash cover all over the place in the Humblewood itself. You had encounters with more of the magmins that you were able to avoid by destroying Lucky's instrument by throwing it against a tree and distracting them, which Pez was very upset about that instrument being destroyed, but other than that, you were able to run away from a pack of magmins. It was additionally made clear that there was a lot more of these elemental fire creatures that were kind of roaming the area further and further outside of the traditional edge of the Scorched Grove. You had to travel through kind of the bottom edge, the southern edge of the Scorched Grove to get to where this frog statue was told to you by the tenders where it would be. And again, there's this altar in the center with a podium, some druidic words on it. Don't really know what it says. And then there were cardinal direction pedestals with depictions on them representing different elements, as far as you can gather. One of them being destroyed. I believe the earth one is destroyed. But after some deduction and some time, a trap was opened up by dear old Lucky, and we had Eli dropped into it. They were able to rescue Eli, and this is where we find ourselves at the beginning of our show, with Eli being dragged out of the icy cold well by their friends and the trusty rope Steve, being plopped out onto the ashen earth. Now everyone wet and covered in ash. The pedestal behind you closes, and the well becomes hidden again underneath. What would you guys like to do?
Dagonet sighs pretty heavily. Well, I think this is safe to say that that was not the correct one.
Yeah, you're telling me. Holy.
He kind of just like meekly grabs the leaf. Hey, just try it. You didn't answer. I was asking if you want me to. But it's okay. It's just.
Sorry. I get the feeling that maybe we should have had the tenders come with us. I'll admit I did not anticipate a tender riddle here.
Well, now we know if we get too warm, we can just drop a bucket down there and bring some water up, and it'll be fine. Got a source of cooling down.
Suppose we do.
That is true. Though the buckets might freeze before we bring it out.
Bonus. Chili bucket.
So should we try another podium? Or
Well, let us move away from the center first.
don't stand up there, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Noted. I could try another sending spell to Tever. I got about one more in me today. It's a fairly high level spell for myself, but I think I can muster one more.
Hey.
Hmm.
No, it's okay. Okay, I won't mess with it while you know.
Hey.
No.
Yeah. So I think. So basically, where we were left on Tever's response was it seemed to, if I'm understanding correctly, kind of like trail off a little bit, like he had more to say.
Ran out of words.
Yeah,
ran out of words
stand
from
in
sending.
the compass. Your proof there, deliver. Blankety. So Eli will cast sending again.
Okay.
And his short message will definitely be less than 25 words this time.
Sure. Please respond.
Podium filled with icy water. Continue what you were saying.
Sure. After some time, of the poem is this.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna copy pasta so I could look at everything at the same time.
So Tever's full message
you
between
did that.
these two
Okay.
sendings
Thank you.
was represent elemental forces of nature. Cycle of nature is death and rebirth, forest to ashes, ashes to earth. Stand in the compass, your proof there deliver. To the cleanser of forests, the sapling's life giver.
And where was we put the skyleaf in?
The one that looked like water.
The water motif, correct.
To the cleanser of forests, the saplings.
Could you remind us the pillar
directions?
markings?
Yeah. So the motifs carved into the three intact pedestals are the one to the west has waves and rain clouds depicted upon it, which is the one that you guys just dropped the leaf into. The one to the east seems to have symbols of wind and blowing leaves. The one to the south looks like flames and smoke plumes. The broken one has some worn geometric motifs on it, looking like maybe fallen trees and fractured ground.
The sapling's life giver. I'm sorry, I have an accent. The sapling's life giver would be water, right? And if so, I mean, wouldn't we have done the right one?
Well, the cleanser of forests and a new life typically is fire, no?
Oh, I see. The forest goes to ashes because the fire cleansed the forest. All right, so I get it backwards. I guess we put it in fire then, yeah?
Well, in case there's a column of fire, maybe take a few extra steps back.
That is a good point.
Lucky's just like looking like this one. Wait, that one. Every time you guys change your mind. Oh, fire one. All right.
Yeah.
yeah. Before Lucky immediately drops it into another one somewhere. Yeah, everyone's
Right.
engulfed in flames. I don't know, man. So where is everyone standing currently around this pedestal? Is anyone up on?
Not on.
No? Okay. So everyone's just kind of off of it. Are you just watching over by Lucky, watching them put the leaf in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody clear? Okay. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
The violins swell, and we wait. We wait. Lucky's got their eyes closed, and maybe they like kind of open one of them and look around, and nothing has happened.
Is that better or worse?
Do we have to stand on the thing?
All right, but shot not me. Give me a time to breathe.
Don't we have who has the fire resistance? Do we have one of those left?
I do not. I am
some
zeroed out.
fire-resistant potions were handed out at some point in time. There was at least one that I remember.
Yeah.
I just don't know who's holding on to anything anymore.
Now I know back in the day when we fought before the Ash Snake and we had the orb of flame thingy-mabob that you got too close to, Dagon. Sorry. We had a fire potion then, but I think you consumed it then to help with the defense of that fire orb thing.
The Dean did give you one.
Okay. There was another one by the
I
team.
don't know who has it.
I don't know. They dig in his bag. I got this wing. I got this other wing. I got this pin. I got this teacup. I've got this. It's like everything. No potion in my bag. Sorry, guys.
Is that the toothpick I carved like 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's holding up great. Looks just like me. Yeah.
Dagon kind of raises an eyebrow and shrugs.
Not bad.
I assume one of us has it. So,
Eli, take possession.
I found
Eli has
it.
possession.
And I'm glad you carried that. I thought I left it back at the end. I was scared.
Left it with that new innkeeper. God.
Yeah, no big deal.
Well, I could down it and stand in case I'm engulfed with fire.
My only
Might be a
concern
little
is
hotty.
to get you out, we would need a rope like we did Eli, but the rope will burn on fire.
Well, I can always stand by and pull him out if it gets too hot.
Assume I could walk out of fire.
They too.
Can I ask you guys a question? Don't call me a smart Jerby, but tell me I'm crazy by thinking this. Okay, this is probably just crazy. Okay, you said Teva said something about the cycle of nature, death, and rebirth, right?
Yeah.
Does something or someone have to die here? for this to work?
No, I don't think that.
Because it was trying to drown you before. It might try to catch you on fire now, and I don't want it to be like, I'm not. You guys are great and all, and I was doing fine without you before, but I really like you now, and I don't want to, have to deal with y'all being, not around if something like that happens.
Look, yeah, I think the phrase "death and rebirth" refers to the elemental cycle. It's a cycle of death and rebirth. Yay.
Well, I mean, maybe I've just been too close to dying a couple of times, too much lately. But
it's all right.
It's
understandable.
Okay. All right.
Well, if that is the case, I am the oldest. I've lived a long life.
All right. Well, now this is just getting sad. I'll go up there again.
You almost died to the water. We can't. The fire would warm me back up, but that's a little extreme.
Well, I mean, if I get lit on fire, just take the skyleaf out, put it in the water one. Solved.
Let's see.
It's
true.
All right,
Great
fine, but
plan.
you're not dying.
Okay. Dagan will kind of reach for the gimme hand motion.
Just gonna take a healing potion out of my pockets and hold it.
Just both hands just ready. It's like, oh god. Here we go.
And Dagan's gonna down it and stand in the middle of the pedestal thingy.
Like he's ready to yoink the leaf out just in case there's screaming from Dagonet. Just
okay.
Anything happening up there?
So far, so good. Yeah.
He pokes the leaf from the little mouth of the pedestal.
Oh, I didn't see you drop it. Sorry, I saw
I
your
think it
hand
was still
up,
in
but
there. Yeah. No, I think it's still in there from when we dropped it earlier. Just something happened.
My mistake.
So you're fine.
My mistake.
Here for dramatic.
As Dagonet steps up onto the pedestal, our violins once again swell, and a spark out of the mouth of the pedestal ignites the skyleaf. The ashen field shifts, and the pillars begin to recede beneath it. With a lurch, a small hill rises from the ashes in front of the frog statue. Square section of the front of the hill falls away, revealing an open door. Ancient stone steps descend into darkness.
I guess this is the way we go, considering I'm not in a pillar of fire.
All right.
Nice. We did it. Be proud of us. All right.
Proud of us. Yeah, heck yeah.
Look, he's going to lean over to Piz. For story's sake, first try. Okay, first try.
Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely.
let's go.
Okay. So, it is completely dark inside the doorway and down these stone steps. If you are unable to see in the dark, you're going to need some form of light. Previously, we've used torches. Pez has also used dancing lights on occasion. So it is up to whoever to provide light for the party here.
I've never claimed to be good at D&D.
Mm-hmm.
I got another cantrip at some point. I'm not going to say when.
Indeed.
Just know that it was before level 5.
Uh-huh, and?
I took light.
Hell yeah, you did! Excellent.
I cast light.
Our cleric
My
now
time
has
to
the light
shine.
spell. Poggers. Okay, so you cast a light spell, and each of you are bathed in this magical light. Do you begin descending down the stairway? Yes? Okay. The stairway descends about 150 or so feet. Occasionally it turns, twists. There's no light down here. Eventually, it opens up into a round chamber with a circular entrance. The chamber seems to be built out of black volcanic rock. There is a wooden disc in the center. It has a series of druidic runes carved into its surface. In one quadrant, the runes glow dimly with a red light. 4 alcoves surround the room, equidistant from each other. In 3 of them, large statues of eagles, seemingly made from the same volcanic rock, rest upon intricately shaped branches of small, petrified trees. The 4th alcove appears empty. Do you want to enter the room? Yes? Okay. Upon entering the room, the circular doorway, a stone slab, boom, slams closed behind you, sealing off the exit. Across from you, each of the statues begin to come alive. Red, fiery light in their eyes.
Well, this can't be good.
I'm going to need everyone to roll me some initiative.
Excuse me, DM sir, I don't see my token. I see it, I lied. I just gotta zoom out. I'm sorry, goodbye.
You're good. I just need to give Eli some light, too. What's the range on the light spell, Eli?
Is 20-foot radius.
20-foot bright?
20-foot bright, 20-foot dim.
Okay, thank you. Let me know if that pops up for you in the chamber here.
It doesn't quite yet.
Okay. If it doesn't, I will update for the other lighting here.
I can also refresh. I think that's done it in the past. There we go.
Yeah, I updated it to the other type of light emittance.
Oh.
We're playing with both of them currently.
Okay.
But yeah. So these gargoyles have come to life. I'm going to need to roll their thing. I was fixing the light for that. And of course they obviously want to attack you, right? So let's keep in mind Lucky is still exhausted. It is pretty late already, but you are now down here, and the exit is now shut. So let's get some order on this. Pez is up top. At this point in time, it is hard for you to see where these gargoyles are on your map, but let it be known that they are in the cardinal directions away from you, each on individual pedestals. And that being said, since they have now come to life, we can go ahead and get them to emit a little bit of fiery light for you guys. So, Pez, what would you like to do?
Pez's screen is totally black. Is that fine? Is that where it's supposed to be?
Excuse
Should
me.
I be able
One
to
second.
see?
All players see this light. There you go.
Ah, got it.
There we go. Does that work?
Yes.
Excellent. Yep. So I'm updating. So sorry, I need to hit a button that says all players see particular light sources. So you should see light sources from around the room now. Is that correct?
Yeah, 3 of them.
All right.
4.
Excellent. So You should have, the Eli light source, and then there should be 3 others around. There's a set of stairs below you in front of you, a set of stairs to the right and to the left, and presumably across from you there are some more stairs. But yeah, so Pez, it is your turn. What would you like to do here?
Sorry, I'm not used to being first. I usually have to have some time to think about
What do you mean? You're so quick!
Oh, no.
So quick!
What am I gonna do? Okay, they look hostile. Are they?
Yep.
They're mad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't attack us. We're very scary. We've beat things before. Go back to sleep.
They spout something in a language you don't understand.
Does it sound friendly?
It does not. It kind of sounds like a mixture of burning woods and just a forge fire.
Ah, dang it. And they're made of stone, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm just gonna they're so far away. They're so spread out. The one directly on the right, I think I'm going to throw fairy fire on it.
Okay, sure.
That one, if it's 60 feet though. How far away is it? Where's that ruler?
I believe you've got it.
Good.
You can move if you'd like. You'd have to move a little bit. You're about 5 feet off.
Okay, I will scoot just a little bit. I'm gonna go between Oddwald and Dagonet, just because I'm gonna cast it with the wand thing, and I don't want him to notice.
Sure, of course.
So.
Yeah, it's dark anyways, right? Maybe he doesn't notice. So Fairy Fire, it has a dexterity save attached to it. Is that correct?
So it's outlined in a light. If it fails a dex save, yeah.
Okay, so we'll have them make this save. It's a 5. They definitely fail a save, so they are now. I've marked them with a little red dot there, so you guys have advantage upon striking or attacking this particular gargoyle.
I think that's all I got. I'm just gonna give Dagonet a little bardic inspiration as an extra thing. You go, Dagonet. You got this. Go, just knock him over. You're really great.
Cool. So that's your bonus action, your action. Do you have any more movement you would like to utilize here?
Just gonna scoot behind Dagonet. Just.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay, cool. Eli, what would you like to do here?
So is the one on the right the one with fairy fire?
Correct.
Okay, cool. It's the one that the pillar's blocking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I was just like, process of elimination. Probably that
one. Yeah. If you drop back
Okay.
behind the pillar, you could probably see it.
Yeah. I figured. Okay. Eli is going to. That's the wrong. Wrong deck of cards. I got like 3 of these. Eli is going to, pending a distance check on this.
Okay.
I can still do it. Just might not hit it.
I believe in you.
Actually,
Yeah?
is it from my square or is it from the square in front of me?
Again, you have 30 feet of movement.
I do have legs, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Well, 25. Sorry, you have little
I got
short
little
legs.
feet.
You got little feet, but yeah, you can
All
definitely
right.
still move around.
Carefully not going to stand on the center pillar here, just in case something goes horribly wrong. This is exactly enough distance for my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
Does a 22 hit Mr. Man over here?
Yeah, it's gonna hit, Rob. It's gonna hit.
I technically have advantage, so.
You do. Roll it again. See if
Wait,
you
is it
crit.
advantage on any attack roll? Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and
Cool.
that counts as an attack roll for sure.
Cool.
And I need to go grab your
23.
23. It hits even better.
23 hit DM?
It does indeed hit.
Okay.
Your token's now on the map. Go ahead and move it wherever you wanted
thank you.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just gonna write in its dumb face.
Definitely
Wait.
definitely hits.
I can rotate it.
You can. And go ahead and roll me damage whenever you've got your rapier rotated where you'd like it.
7 force damage on that
force
lad.
Yeah, you like it.
And that was the bonus action. I don't believe I can do much else. The blade of the wood is drawn, though.
Excellent. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay, so that was your bonus action.
Yep.
Perfect. Do you want to use your action for anything?
I don't believe I can.
You can ready an action if you'd like. Like if
I'll,
you say,
I'll ready
if
a strike if one of them gets within melee distance of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Gargoyle number 1 on the left-hand side here. Is so close to making that happen for you, but flies over, leaps into the air. You can kind of see like pieces of like hot fire and sparks falling out of its body as its like stony wings as it helps it leap over to you. It cannot reach you though, so it is going to dash that one extra space with its action to get in range because they're constructs. They don't care. So go ahead if you'd like. Use your weapon here to strike at it.
Love to see it. Now let's test if slashing does anything to a statue. So 23.
Let's remember though, the blade of the wood is very special in that it is a magical weapon.
Oh, you're right.
So this statue feels the full brunt of that slashing damage from the magical weapon that you wield. So there you go. You deal it a pretty hefty blow there with the 8 as you like slice across it, and you can see like the fire and sparks out of its chest as it kind of tries to claw at you, its wings buffeting you. All right, that's all that gargoyle can do. So Lucky, it is now your go. What would you like to do here?
Oh god, okay. That moved pretty quickly across the room. You guys be careful. And he is going to take his first shot at the one who just hit Eli, just a test. Like, some of these things aren't too good against arrows. Let's see. 24.
24 definitely hits.
Okay.
You make contact and deal 6 damage, but you do note that even though, and we probably get this a better perspective from like the camera being where Eli is over his shoulder or something, we see the arrow impacting and kind of like break off a chunk of the stone, but for as strong of a shot as it was, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would have hoped.
Oh, okay. Just I go turn to the other one who's now fairy fired. Don't come any closer. And you'll see him kind of like pull an arrow out and like whisper in it, and it'll kind of take a barbed shape. So bonus action, I'm using Hail of Thorns at level 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then shooting the second one, which I believe will be an advantage with fairy fire.
It is indeed.
Okay. Yeah. 22.
Multiple attacks. 22 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll me some damage for that.
He has to make a dex save, or else he takes 1d10 of damage.
In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. I'm just trying to see if it counts as a magical weapon attack, and I'm going to just, for the sake of this, count that as it, because why not? You're using a spell to alter the way that your arrow works, so it is technically magical. Sure, so you deal that 7 piercing damage, and then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural 20 on the dexterity saving throw, so he'll take half damage on whatever you roll here. So go ahead and roll me that d10.
Oop.
A 7's a good hit, especially with it being magical and stuff. So yeah, so you're gonna do, so he takes half of that,
2,
round down, so 2, so it's 9 total damage here.
Sweet.
It's a good, yeah, it's definitely a good hit. Well struck, cool.
He's gonna kind of shuffle as far, like, if I can get my character to move it.
Yeah, you like jump down and jump up, and you're like hopping around all over the place. Yeah.
Trying to see if there's any more. Just, it's in the dark. It's fine. I'm scared.
Dark. It's so dark. Oh god, it's so dark. Well, this gargoyle's been beaten up, and it ain't heckin' happy about it. Okay, so it's gonna fly its happy butt right over here, where the person who put the little fairy fire on it is, and it is going to attack our friend Pez here. Once with a bite and once with claws, correct?
Reaction protection.
Reaction protection. And what does that do, Dagonet? When a creature you can see... Oh, go ahead.
When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, so the first one, the bite, as the beak of this eagle gargoyle, I know the tokens don't represent eagles, but whatever, they're eagle gargoyles, snatches out to try and grab Pez. You get your shield in the way and is unable to hit, but the claws come in close behind. Does a 20 strike, Pez?
Yeah.
Indeed, okay. The claws will deal 3 slashing damage as they tear across Pez's magical robe.
Thanks, Dagonite. Oh, no.
The spiritual weapon wouldn't get an attack of opportunity, would it?
It does not get an attack of
because
opportunity.
It's me attacking. Oh, okay.
Correct. Yep. Creatures get attacks of opportunity. Okay, that's the gargoyle's turn. So Dagonet, you're in the right place for this now. So what would you like to do?
Well, since he doesn't have to go anywhere, swinging out his spear and gonna thrust forward at it.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll.
What?
Where is Oddwald? I need his character sheet. There he is.
That moment when you remember Oddwald's there.
Don't worry, I didn't forget. 20 definitely hits here, Dagonet. Go ahead and roll me some damage. 7 piercing damage. Very similarly to the issue that Lucky was having, the spear contacts and breaks off pieces of rock from this golem, but doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as you would hope.
He's gonna grumble, and when he gets his second attack, he's gonna try and
Yeah, gonna do it again.
do it again.
14 just misses, sadly. Yep. Okay, but you still have a bonus action if you'd like to use it.
Don't
No?
have anything
Okay.
useful at the moment, so I'm done.
Okay, sounds good. No movement or anything?
No.
Excellent. It is now Oddwald Ebonheart's turn. Recently freed of his magical shackles. Whether or not this has been a good decision or a bad decision, we're yet to see. But Oddwald is going to attempt to join the fray here. He is going to hop around Dagonet and kind of get on this side of the gargoyle. And I don't know how spellcasting works, so hang on, give me a second. Yep. Yes. Okay. Good. Perfect. He's gonna hop this way, because apparently this is ranged. So he's gonna roll Chill Touch, but the icy cold hand does not make contact with the gargoyle, and it misses, sadly. That's all Oddwald can do. So that's it, unless he's gonna spend some really high spell slots. That's about all he's got going on right now. The last of the gargoyles is going to make its way all the way down, landing on the pedestal with the runes that have been lit up on it, next to our friend Eli here. It is going to attempt to bite and claw at Eli. That's 2 12s, Eli. I think both of those miss. Eli's gotten really good at fighting stuffs. Block, block. Able to do so. What did you cast light on? I'm just curious.
That's a really great question, Robo. I
You want to call it your
admire
shields?
that. Could be the shield.
Could be.
Yeah, I like the shield.
All right. I just say that because that means your shield is out already. So
Yeah.
so you're
Yeah.
able to block these things.
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool. Excellent. Yeah, so this gargoyle eats a lot of shield as it comes flying in. Pez, it is now your turn. All the gargoyles are now in your vision. One very much so. What would you like to do here?
Jeez. I'm gonna take out my sword, I guess. That's not magical, is it? It just has a bonus on it to armor class. If I
I believe the
parry.
parrying sword is just a particular type. I don't think it counts as magical. No.
Okay.
Generally, anything that's like a +1 something is magical.
Well, I got it. We're here. It's out. I'm just gonna panic, close eyes, just like, oh. Slice at it, swap it, swap it, swat it. That's yep.
Swat it.
Swat it. And that's advantage. 15?
A 15 does hit. Just hits. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
I would have had advantage on those attacks.
Yes. That is correct. What was your other attack? Oh, we didn't have you roll it again. Fuck. Okay, for next time. So 5 piercing damage, hitting the same problem that everyone else is right now. It doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as you would hoped it would. As you try to poke your parrying sword through the stony flesh of the gargoyle.
You go on and get out of here. Go on, get. I'm just gonna really quick just throw a pagan bardic inspiration on Eli too, because I got one left.
Yeah, why not?
What?
Oh, that's right. Dagonet, you also have a bardic inspiration too.
I remember that after.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Anything else, Pez? You're in the way of this thing. Do you want to move away from it? That does risk an attack of opportunity, but...
I think Pez would do that.
Okay, like try to hop back behind Dagonet
Right
here or
behind
something?
Dagonet.
Yeah,
Just
that's probably the
move
best
around.
plan. It does try and lash out. A 6 does not hit, so you're able to get out of the way. I think Dagonet's distracting it well enough at this point that you're able to back out away from it. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do here?
Nothing.
Excellent. Eli, you got some baddies around you, bud. What you want to do?
Sure do. I'm working blind, so can I just do that real quick so I can actually see the spiritual weapon?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it can only move 20 feet, so I'm just gonna start dragging it closer to me as it floats spookily over. Oh, thank you.
Yep.
And I'm gonna. The one to my left was the one that Lucky shot.
Correct.
I'm gonna swing at that one.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll.
Took a heckin' little hit. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. Where's Blade of the Wood? There it is. 14?
14 just misses. Unable to make contact with the gargoyle in front of you.
May I declare bardic inspiration?
Post, not generally, but yes, it's okay. Go for it.
I thought it was before or after.
I had already declared that it had missed.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
I'll give you more time next
No,
time.
no,
That's on me.
No, never mind. That's fine.
can roll it.
No, it's okay.
If you roll it, you hit it. It needs 1.
It's okay, man.
All right, that's
It's
up
okay.
to you,
I
man.
play by the rules. I'm a good boy in this game.
I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy in this game. Let me just double check that this. Nope, that is a bonus action. Okay. I have my turn.
Alrighty, we are on the gargoyles now. They are sufficiently in front of Eli here. One attempts to bite Eli with a 17, and then try to claw you. The 6 is not going to be able to hit. That's
hits, though.
5 piercing damage as the piercing bite of this eagle statue grabs at you. Grabs a little hedgehog flesh.
No, I need that.
Yeah, it hurts. That's its turn. It's not doing anything else. They're just attacking you. Lucky, it is your go. What would you like to do here?
Okay, so everybody over on Eli pile is within 5 feet of each other, correct?
Yes.
As in the 2 gargoyles are in 5 feet of each other, correct?
Also, yes.
Sweet. Lucky's gonna
Pops back up on the side, runs all the way down.
yeah. He pulls his arrow and he's gonna shoot the first one that we initially shot.
Okay.
But he's gonna utilize Horde Breaker.
Okay.
If I can put that in the chat, yeah. He's gonna hit the first one. Shit. Does it?
An 11 does not hit.
Dang it. But it says once each turn when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack of the same weapon against a different creature. So I'm gonna try to shoot the other one even if the first one misses. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
It is a weapon attack.
Sweet.
Correct. Horde Breaker's disgusting. So
Yeah.
yes, 23, go. 23 absolutely hits.
10 on the other one.
Oh my god. Yeah. So it doesn't do as much damage as you hope, but I mean it's still a pretty good chunk as you knock some more of the stone out of its gargoyle back. But so that was just your first attack.
Yeah, his second attack, he's just gonna go for the same one again. Don't miss it this time. On that first one that he missed. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. 13. Oh, I'm rolling with
13.
advantage still. Sorry. There we go.
It's okay. 13 does not hit. No.
Okay. He's gonna bonus action put his hunter's mark on the one he keeps missing. I'm not gonna miss you next time.
The one that you had just hit, or the other one?
The one I keep missing, which is the first one.
Okay,
the
gotcha.
if I can
Yep.
ping, I don't know how that guy.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, that one. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Click hold is ping. There you go. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I was muted for a little second. That's it. Come on, guys.
Lucky's having a time. Okay.
He's exhausted.
That is true. That is true. The gargoyle over by Dagonet is going to do gargoyle things and attempt to attack Dagonet. That's a 9 and a 7. Nothing is getting through the shield wall that is Dagonet right now, which means Dagonet has an opportunity here to attack. A tizzy attack.
I remember I got advantage this time.
Correct.
And
yes.
I've got a D8 on the side for Bardic
You
Inspiration.
do. You've got a lot of dice to roll here.
Okay. But he's going to do the same. He's going to poke with a spear.
All right, poke him up. 13.
D8.
I'm just saying 13.
D8.
Sorry, I move quick sometimes. I'm sorry. Yeah, roll it. Let's see what's up. Doesn't need much. Oh, 7, absolutely. Yeah, dirty 20. Roll me that damage. 9 more piercing damage. Yeah, it's taking a while, but you're gonna eventually powderize this thing. It'll happen sometime, right?
He's determined. He's got a second attack coming up.
Absolutely, go for it. 22 definitely hits.
9.
A 9. Oh my god, another 9. Yeah. Man, imagine if you were hitting this thing for like full damage. So yeah, so you do a pretty good number on it. Is there anything else you want to do here, bonus action wise, or anything else? Okay, cool. It is now Oddwald Ebonheart's turn. Oddwald turns to Pez, I think. Do you guys got this? The Eli's in trouble.
Go help Eli. This thing is a punk.
And he's gonna run over this way, and from behind this pillar here, he's gonna reach out, and he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna magic missile. I don't know how magic missile works. How do I magic missile?
Didn't he put the cuffs back on?
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did after I got rezzed. And I'm pretty sure he was like, don't tell my brother.
The magic missile fizzles out because apparently his cuffs are still on, and I had totally forgotten about that. Eli is playing by the rules today. I appreciate that. Never mind. He's gonna cower behind this.
Yeah, my first thought was, oh, I should have unlocked his cuffs, huh?
Thanks for keeping me honest. He's gonna hide behind. He's gonna hide behind this pillar. There it is. Okay, last gargoyle on the turn order in front of Eli here. Bite and claw. 12 and 8, I believe both of those miss you, Eli.
12 and 8, yeah.
Yep. Excellent.
Sorry, I'm just seething in my narkiness.
Hey, you know, I respect it, man. It's been 2 weeks, so I'd forgotten that had happened.
At least you remembered he was here, Eli. Because moments earlier, when Lucky was talking about fear of sacrifice, he 1000 would offered Oswald up in that line of text.
There was a silent moment I had to myself where I was like, Oddwald is with us, right? Like, I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to be the guy that forgot.
Yeah. I remembered that much at least.
But I was like, I'm pretty sure he's with us. I don't know what his status is.
Lucky would have been like, it seems like they want to sacrifice.
Someone must burn alive.
You want to atone your sins? Atonement. I don't make the rules.
Pez Pingo, it is your turn. What would you like to do here?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Indeed.
Does Pezpigo know if she's too close to shoot an arrow at it? Is there such a thing?
Yes.
Point blank?
If you are within, like, if you're the square next to, you can't. So if you're in their attack range, you cannot. But since you are outside of that, you're good to go.
Okay. Sword didn't work. I'm gonna peek out from behind Dagonet real quick, just kind of poke over and shoot a crossbow bolt at it.
Sure, yeah.
And then scoot on back once it's done. Still at advantage.
Indeed. 21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll. 3 piercing damage. It kind of like clanks off. I think it hits it like in the beak, but it doesn't seem to do any damage. We get like a really close-up shot with the camera though, and it shows a tiny little crack in it.
I bruised it.
Doesn't do as much as you want it to.
It'll feel that in the morning. And I'm just
Yeah.
gonna scoot back behind Dagonet.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to do with this?
I don't think I really have anything else I can do. How's Eli looking? I'm just gonna take a glance behind me real quick. You got this. You're doing fine. You fine?
Eli's alive. That's,
Yeah, Eli's alive.
Yeah.
He's a little scuffed up and probably still very wet, but he does not look like he's losing steam.
Just gonna give him a thumbs up and turn back around.
Excellent. Speaking of Eli Briarwood, Eli, what would you like to do here, bud?
Me. I would like to... man. Where the hell did Lucky go?
Way off to your left.
Okay. Oh, I see.
There you are.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna need my little weapons reinforcements. He's not gonna make it, but he's on his way. 15, 15, 20. Next turn, he'll make it. I'm gonna just swang with the blade of the wood at the left one again.
Okay,
that I'm
sounds good.
Currently engaged with. It's an 8.
Yeah, an 8 is not enough to contact.
Yeah.
Okay. And your bonus action was moving the sword as well?
It was.
You want to try to move out of range of these guys? Or you good?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. That being said, the gargoyle that you just attacked on your left is going to attempt to attack you. I believe the 20 will hit there.
Yep.
3 slashing damage dealt to Eli that is pinned between these two gargoyle eagles.
Okie doke.
All right. That's the turn. Lucky, go ahead.
Like he's gonna shout at Piz. Piz, I really wish why would you use that ring? Punching ring. Why? Because it's like that would have done some good punch damage, but no, I don't have it anymore. He's just gonna keep shooting like an idiot. He's gonna shoot at this one that's got the hunter's mark on it.
Go for it.
14
just misses.
He's gonna pull back again and shoot one more time with his extra attack.
Okay.
I'm serious this time. Stop moving. 13. God,
13.
I quit.
You can still use Horde Breaker on the other one.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I have actual abilities.
Every turn. Yep, every turn.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry.
It does get it.
I'm so sorry. I clicked it
21.
once, it didn't go, and then I clicked it again.
Kept clicking, yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Like he's
I'm
shooting off so many arrows.
and so angry.
Talk about Horde Breaker. Still, only one of those hits. So.
Yeah, by far.
So go ahead and roll me the damage from the 21 there. 10 piercing damage. Yeah, it's a solid hit. But again, it is not as much as you had hoped.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. And he's gonna go. I'm not gonna come over there, Eli. But here, take this as a bonus action. He's gonna do his healing spirit in the space that Eli is on.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, it's like we're seeing double. There's Eli, and then there's Spirit Eli with a bandana on and looking kind of like a ruffian right now. You know, looking like a ruffian. Spirit looks like a transparent. Looks like a transparent Eli. Until the spell ends, whenever you or creature C moves into the spirit space for the first time on the turn or starts there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6. So on Eli's next turn, the spirit can heal them 1d6. Okay. Lucky, is that the turn? Excellent.
Need a nap.
Gargoyle in front of Dagonet here is going to attempt to bite and claw. That's a 19 and a 17. I believe Dagonet's armor class is like a 20.
20. Yeah.
Jesus. I'm gonna have to start throwing stronger stuff at Dagonet. There's like, this is ridiculous. Okay, it doesn't do anything. It slashes against your armor, unable to find any purchase on the inside of it. So Dagonet, you have your opportunity to counterattack them.
Yeah. Alright, still advantage.
25 does hit. 5 more piercing damage. Slowly whittling this thing away. Yep. 22 hits. 6 more damage.
Fucking lots of little holes in it.
Yeah, like we just see chips of this like stone start coming off, and like fire is just like licking out of the inside of it. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Dagonet? Bonus action? Nope. Okay. Oddwald cowers. Oddwald uses action to cower. Eli, you have another one that is on top of you here. That is 2 natural ones in a row. I think they miss. I think I miss.
So.
Yeah, good. All right, Pez, your turn.
Well, go punch him, you dingus. And I'm just gonna shoot it again because it's all I got. Let's scoot around, Dagonet. You're doing wonderful. Keep it up. Like crossbow 25.
That is a natural 20. So yes, I'm gonna say that hits. Yep, go ahead and roll me damage on that bad boy. Wowee, okay. Cool,
Yeah.
so it is 13 total damage. Again, sadly not as much as you want to seem to do, but that's a solid chunk. This one's looking pretty rough. It's got like pieces of itself falling off in various places. It's looking pretty beat up. Anything else you want to do here, Pez?
Call it a little punk and tell him he's gross looking, and then I'm gonna hide behind Dagonet again. That's it.
All right, sounds good. Eli, still in the mix. Top of your turn, you can take a 1d6 heal from your twin spirit if you would like.
Oh boy, oh boy. 2.
All right,
And
and then do what you do.
yeah, I'm gonna finally frickin' have this sword here. It only took 3 turns.
Yeah, I had to move really far. Gargoyles are quick. 21 hits. Yep. Spiritual weapon finally floats its way all the way over and stabs this gargoyle in the side.
Slowest moving bullet, but golly, it impacted.
And
with
then
10.
once it hits, it goes. You see like just dust and stone and like little flames coming out as this does damage you expect it to do.
Oh yeah. And then as that's happening, I'm gonna swing with my blade. Oh, finally.
25. Same one or the one on the left?
One on the left that I'm engaged with. Yeah.
That's good. 9 more damage from that. Yeah. Eli is a damage whirlwind right now with these guys.
I learned from watching Dagonet.
Okay.
Represent.
That's bonus action. That's action. You're not gonna move.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Good to go. Okay. The gargoyle to your left that you just struck is going to attempt to bite back. And it does so. It actually lands a bite here, dealing 7 piercing damage. Okay. Lucky, it is your turn. Dagonet's magical weapon finally makes its way over, and it looks like he's dealing some serious damage over here. Would you like to continue to help him out?
He tries to move to maybe just get a better vantage point. Maybe that's the problem and why he's not hitting the other one.
Sure.
All right. He tries to look for a weak spot in the one that's marked with a hunter's mark, and he pulls back his little bow.
13 does not hit. The 11 does not hit.
He looks at the other one. He's like, "Okay, you."
A natural 1
Great.
does not hit.
Then he literally moves 2 spaces to the left and sulks in the shadows.
Oh my gosh. That is the saddest this has been a couple of turns here for Lucky. This is tough scene.
It's Roll20 is just playing into the roleplay for me, and that I can be exhausted and not heroic. So
right,
fine.
exactly. That's what's happening here. Lucky is still shooting off 3 arrows every 6 seconds, but like it's hard, man. It's hard. All right. Gargoyle in front of Dagonet here. Yeah, 23 Dagonet. Yes, finally breaking into the can. 5 piercing damage against Dagonet. The Tin Man has been cracked. Lucky out here just doing their best, okay? Dagonet, counterattack for this, please.
Oh, yes.
20. Yeah, a 26 hits. The +7 to these spear attacks is just stupid. 10 piercing damage. Holy crap. Yeah, you figure another one like that probably will put it down.
All right, go down.
21. 6. Oh, it is on its last legs. You could you watch as you knock off one of its wings and it's just on the ground now, and it's just half the beak is missing and it's just kind of falling apart, but flames are coming out of it on both of its sides. So it's feeling really warm where you are right now, but you can tell that it's so close. Oh, so close. Anything else, Dag? All right. Oddwald cowers. All right, the gargoyle in front of Eli here is going to attempt to attack. That is a 13 and an 11. Eli, no go, no go. Okay, Pez Pingo, it is your turn. What do you want to do here?
Pez is going to attempt to kill Steel.
Awesome. Pez is really good at this, so let's go.
Got tiny weapon and 3 points damage coming your way.
Let's go.
Crossbow.
20 does hit. Yep.
Oh,
8. That's a solid piece of damage. You watch as the arrow finally finds a spot because it's been broken open by Dagonet, and the arrow sinks inside, severing whatever magic is holding this gargoyle together, and it crumples, falling apart. And as that happens, we watch it turn to dust. We get the camera pull away, and it pulls a top-down view of Eli fighting these 2 other gargoyles, and you see another one of these runes on the platform light up red. And then we come back to Pez. Pez, is there anything else you want to do?
The rune on the table lit up red?
The rune on the platform in the center of the room. There was already one that was lit up. There is now another one that is lit up. And you know what? Here, we'll even do this thing. This is the first one that was lit up. And then this is the second one that is lit up. There it is.
What does it mean? Pa.
It's probably fine. I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do.
Okay. Yeah. Eli, it is your turn. What do you want to do here?
Eli ain't paying attention to no runes. Eli's swanging.
Yep, swang. Big swang. Yep, 21 definitely hits. Which one is this? This is left or right?
Right.
Or left or top?
Or top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top? Okay. 8 force damage against the one up top. Yeah. Sinks in real nice and deep yeah, Blade of the Wood, that hits too. Same one or on the left?
On the left. It wasn't very good.
It's okay. Still does the full amount of damage to it. And you sever some pieces of the stone and they fall away. These gargoyles now in front of you are desperate, I think, but they are unable to make purchase. The claws are able to contact with the 4 slashing damage there. Lucky, it is now your turn.
Lucky takes a couple of huff steps out of the shadow. He does the same course of action, shooting his main attack and extra attack. Hopefully main attack and extra attack at this hunter's marked one.
Sure.
26.
26 does hit. 12 piercing damage and roll me hunters.
Oh yeah, plus 1d6. Forgot that was on there.
Does Hunter's Mark go up at level 5 or no?
Let me check, because I would have put it in here. If I cast it at a spell slot, higher.
Oh, is it spell slots higher
Yeah.
that only does it?
Yeah.
6 damage when you cast at 3rd or 4th. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
4 extra.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so 16 total damage on that one.
And then he
you
gets
have another attack.
super hyped about it. He's like, yeah. And he
22 hits. Same one?
Yeah, same one.
10 more piercing damage. Roll me another hunter's mark. 3 damage there. Oh my god. So that's 6 and 8. That's 14 total points of damage against this one here, due to it being halved against its resistances. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He looks at the
feeling
other
pretty
one
good.
that Eli was poking at, and he's like, "You see that? Yeah, you do." With his horde breaker, but of course it whiffs.
13, but it clatters off, maybe getting buffeted by one of the wings that this gargoyle still has. The one that you've been shooting with the hunter's mark is looking like it is on its last stony legs. All right, that one's dead, so that one's off the turn order here. Go ahead and mark that for you. It's dusted. So Dagonet, what do you want to do here?
He's turning around and seeing that there's still one with Eli, so he's gonna stand over the crumpled remains of this one, and he is going to spear.
Okay. One too far. There you go. That one's not dead yet.
Oh.
21. Yep, there you go. That definitely hits. 7 piercing damage. Yep. Doesn't do as much as you hope it would, but you figure with another one like this, you probably could knock it over. Yep, 19. 10. Yeah. Okay. This one, too, crumbles to dust in front of you. Able to dispatch it.
Now,
And
six.
the rune on the left-hand side comes a light. Okay. So you've got another. That was both of your attacks there. Anything else you want to do here, Dagonet? Or are you good?
I stepped forward.
Okay, perfect. Oddwald cowers. The last of the gargoyle troop desperately claws and bites at Eli, missing both of them. Pez, what do you want to do here?
I'm gonna smooch my trusty, dinky little light crossbow and shoot at it.
Yep. You've got a little bit of a height advantage here. You can shoot right over Eli's head.
Yeah. Non-advantage crossbow.
Yep, the 8. I think maybe one of the wings just buffets it out of the way. This one's looking still pretty healthy, but I think with your combined might, it won't last very long. Pez, anything else you want to do here?
It's looking pretty healthy, you say? Well, there's nothing else I can do. Nope. Good.
Okay. Eli, you can now turn the full force of your magical weaponry against this last gargoyle.
Whee! Here I go.
Spiritual weapon hits. You have a +6 on that bad boy, too. Yeah. Dealing 9 damage. A hefty blow as stone comes flying off of this thing. Another round like that, and this thing is absolutely down. Okay. Lucky, what do you want to do here?
Like he's gonna pull his arrow back. Move the he's gonna move the hunter's mark just because he has no idea. This probably almost said. He's gonna pull his little.
26 hits. 10 piercing damage. Roll me hunters. Okay.
Of course.
Of
course.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
And another one.
12.
12. Unable to connect, but it's looking like it's on its last legs now.
And he's gonna shout over at Eli. How's other Eli doing for you? Is it you want to move him? Is it too much? Is it you can't see? I'm moving away from you.
He's great.
Okay, thanks.
Very helpful. Eli kind of does the awkward, like, you know, when like Captain America meets Groot and he does like the kind of awkward, like, I am Steve Rogers. Like he just kind of gives a little wave to Ghost Eli. He doesn't really know what to do. He's just,
Hello, Ghost.
Hi. Me.
Eli. Okay. Lucky, anything else?
Nah, Lucky's just hanging out. This is the one spot where he's hit something. So he's like, I'm not moving. It's my lucky spot.
Okay. Lucky for Lucky. Dagonet.
All right. Swinging with his trusty spear.
Unable.
Nope.
A 16 does indeed hit. Roll me some damage. 5 more damage. It is not enough to end the gargoyle's life, but you are getting extremely close. Okay. Anything else? Nope. All right. Oddwald cowers. Gargoyle lashes out at Eli. 8 and 14. I don't think 14 hits with your shield out. Pez Pingo, your go.
My time is now.
Go
I'm
for
gonna do the same thing.
Excellent.
Not changing it up. 16?
16 hits.
4?
4 piercing damage. Hey, look at Pez the Killer go. And this gargoyle disintegrates in front of you, and the last of the runes comes to light. I'm just gonna draw some waves, I guess. Look at these runes. Wowie, that's crazy. That's so cool. And the room itself falls quiet as the last of the crossbow bolts goes clattering through gargoyle dust on the floor. Combat has ended, and I think after a brief break for the players here and myself, we will come back to resolve what this means, what all the runes are doing, and what happens next. This is DieFall Alderheart episode 27, and we will be right back. Hey guys, once again, thank you for joining us here on DieFall Alderheart. I do appreciate it. If you missed it on Tuesday, over on the YouTube channel, the first episode of our Dark Matter game, Conspiracy in the Stars, just went live today. It's a pretty good show, and it's going to be a really good time. I'm actually super duper looking forward to where it's going to go. The group has already been dubbed the Soup Group, so go watch the video and figure out why they're called the Soup Group. It's worth it, I guarantee it. Other than that, if you want to catch up on it on the podcast format, you can there as well. All of the Dungeons & Dragons stuff is on the YouTube and the podcast, so you can get it on iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Just look up DieFall Dungeons & Dragons or click the links there in the chat. Thank you again to all of our patrons. I do appreciate it. All the Patreon money that you guys support with goes directly to the casts of these various shows, helping me pay for their time and their efforts. If you'd like to be part of the Patreon, you can head on over to patreon.com/diefall, and you can get yourself eligible for things like art and NPC names, and even inserting an NPC into the game itself. So take a look if you'd like to support us there. Appreciate everyone being here tonight. Andretti QXD. Wow, I am terrible at reading things tonight. Boy Fruit and Mimi Cutie, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the factory. And DieFall and Dark Juice Box, thank you for gifting a sub to Malabeth, making sure that our cast is indeed all subscribed to the channel. We'll be right back here in just a little bit. It looks like everyone's just getting settled in. Thanks for being here. Welcome back, everyone, to DieFall Alderheart, episode 27. Holy crap, we're actually almost at we might actually hit 30 before this is over. That's very interesting. Our party has just successfully dispatched 3 eagle-shaped gargoyles. Upon destroying each of them, they fell to dust and flame and ash, and these runes lit up on this center platform within the room. Now, all 4 of the runes on the platform have been lit. What would you like to do?
Should I resolve the remaining healing of
Go ahead.
Spooky Eli?
I believe there's 2 left if you would like to, so you can roll 2d6 here.
It's a big fat 1 on one of them.
That is a big fat 1-on-1. Okay, 5
right.
5 points back here.
Still health I didn't have before, so.
Exactly.
we go.
Exactly.
Thank you,
Okay.
past me.
Lucky is just like on guard, essentially. Like just keeping an eye peeled around the room for any sound or.
Sure. Roll me a
anything
perception.
now. Cool. Perception. That's that button right there. Oh, don't put the wrong one. Oh my god. I'm getting out of control.
Perception. An 8. I think it's mostly too dark in here to see much of anything, and when you listen, doesn't sound like a whole lot either. You're pretty far underneath the ground now. Sound is very much muted. And there's just kind of like the sounds of your friends putting away their weapons or cleaning them, and like the jangle of some armor or coin or something, right? Like there's not a whole lot you can hear here.
I feel like an aggravation of being frustrated. He's like, and everybody while they're trying to move, but still can't hear anything. He's like, couldn't hear anything.
So these runes, do they look at all similar to anything that was outside on that altar?
You know what? Let's say yes. Let's say they're identical, because there's no specification here for it. So yeah, they're identical.
Identical to the cycle of the seasons?
Sure.
Okay. I think Eli would like to, after examining the runes, sort of walk around the perimeter of the room.
The perimeter of the room itself? Okay.
Yeah, I think just seeing, like, the pedestals the gargoyles were on, see if there's any passages. Because, like, we're only working off of, like, a little bit of light.
It's not a whole lot. While you're investigating the center platform, do you step onto it at all? Or
No, decidedly he does not.
Roll me. How closely are you taking a look at stuff?
I think close enough where he... What, like on the pedestal or on the center platform or around the room?
Around the room.
I think he's... Let me just move. He wouldn't go up these stairs, I don't think. Well, no, because the gargoyle statue was up there. I think he would start on this lower bit of the room, this area, just outside of these pillars, I think.
Okay.
And see if he sees anything.
You're just looking in general. You're not like looking for anything specific.
Looking for, I don't know, passage further into the ruin or temple or whatever this is,
Sure.
or any other sort of like interactive object, like a switch or something.
Okay. As you get closer to the discs in the on the sides here, you note that they also have matching runes lit.
Oh, and we started near one, didn't we?
So yeah, at the bottom here, when you came
Yeah.
in, this one was already lit and there was no gargoyle.
Right.
But now all of the other ones are lit upon those gargoyles having been defeated.
Okay.
The outer platforms seem to be some kind of petrified tree stumps with these like branches kind of like curling up and out of them that the gargoyles were perched on.
Interesting. And that's all I learned, just from.
Without rolling for anything, that's about what you can observe.
Okay.
With a passive perception of the area, right?
Eli will. Frick, I'm trying to find the poem. It's too far up.
I'll go get it.
Thanks.
Oh, it's like way up there. I think it's out of.
Yeah, it's out of the
Yeah,
thingy.
I'll grab the original.
Oh wait, I still have it in my clipboard. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Which one of these symbols looks the most like trees?
Like trees?
Like forest. Like I'm looking for. It was earth, water, air, fire.
Yeah. Essentially.
I'm looking for earth.
Earth is the north one, as it was outside.
I'm gonna stand on earth.
Okay.
Like, take a step on it. Does anything happen?
Nothing seems to happen. Pez, Dagonet, Lucky, what are you guys doing?
Dagonet would be looking at this center pedestal. Since it's very large and, you know, it's magical, does it bear any resemblance to the elevators in the avium?
Roll me. Oh, goodness. You're a carpenter. This is a wood platform. So with advantage, roll me a history check. That is a 2. You're unable to make it out. It seems, I think what you figure out is that, well, they don't really use petrified wood in Alderheart. They use they've built things out of like logs and stuff. This looks to be like a singular petrified wood disc. Upon your inspection, do you step on the platform at all?
He's gonna just kind of tap it with his foot, like put a little weight on it, but not full stepping onto the platform.
As your foot hits the platform, words come into your mind in a language that you've never heard before, and it sounds like the roar of a forge, but then solidifies as something that you may be able to say. One word is ascend, and the other is descend.
Eli, you're more familiar with magic than I. I put my talent on the pedestal, and language it came into my mind, and then I understood ascend and descend. Is this an elevator, some form of lift?
Perhaps. I was wondering myself if the poem that Tever conveyed to us would hold the key. So, I mean, these runes are the seasons, or I mean the cycle, death and rebirth and whatnot. I was hoping if I began at the beginning of the cycle, it would unlock something, but maybe we should all stand on the platform and speak descend.
Maybe we can give it a go. You know, the tenders only really taught us how to get here. No, and really tell us anything else after the frog's statue. But we can. We're stuck in here anyway at the moment. Whatever else are we going to do?
True. Yeah, shall we all stand on the platform?
I mean, all right. All
Should do a
together,
countdown.
though.
On go. Ready?
We all go on the same time, man. case it moves quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. So you're just stepping on?
Think so, yeah.
Okay. You step on, and upon each of you doing so, after Dagonet has, you each have this same like sensation of words being spoken into you in a language you don't understand, like the sound of a roaring forge. And eventually they coalesce themselves into two words, ascend and descend.
Eli says descend.
The platform shifts and begins to move downwards. Down and down into a deeper and darker pit. After
Lucky's
what?
Gonna pull out his torch once it gets dark enough.
Eli will still have light available, so you
Okay.
will not need that. But the pit itself
Lucky puts
does
away
not
his torch.
provide any light. You're more than welcome to have it out if you want a little extra comfort, but the light from Eli does still happen. Eventually, you pop out of a ceiling in a subterranean cavern. It's lit by this glow of magma, which flows below an island of rock. A long bridge connects the island to a bank on the other side, where a passageway continues through the cavern wall. It is sweltering in here. The island itself is roughly 30 feet wide. The ceilings, upon resting on the disc as it settles on the island, are 60 feet high. Below the bridge, the magma lies maybe 60 feet below, and you can feel the full heat of that magma when you step towards the edge of the island.
Are we getting closer to the source of the aspect of the volcano elemental? It's a lot of liquid hot magma.
I'd hoped we were descending upon the opposite, but yeah, I can't help but think that this might be the source. Oddwald, I mean, where were you when you unknowingly called this thing forth? Was it?
Well, it definitely wasn't here. Oh, it's hot. Wow. Kind of wish I could sweat. I'm not sure if this is where the aspect comes from, but this is where the legend takes us, and well, it's a trial, right? It's a trial for a tender to ascend through the ranks, and I guess the first was the puzzle, the second, the gargoyles, the third, oh, and he gets closer to the bridge, and you note that the bridge seems to have gaps at 5-foot intervals. I'm thinking this might be the third.
All right.
So we gotta cross the bridge. All right.
Seems that way.
Let me go ahead. I think I'm the lightest of us. I could test some of the wood as we go. Just tap in and figure it out.
Just please be careful.
Look, maybe if I can cross the bridge. I can't shoot anything apparently anymore, but I can cross the bridge, maybe. Right? He's gonna kind of get up on the bridge and like making like chapping to make sure what boards, like the steady sections, avoiding old rotted wood where he can or whatever. And
The bridge is made of stone.
well, just tapping for old stone and rotted stone.
As soon as you step, right, as soon as you step onto the bridge, a jet of fire comes up behind you, shutting off the escape route. Another jet in front of you flames to life.
Guys!
And you are caught between the two.
Guys!
What?
Guys, really hot!
After a few moments, the jets fade. And then they flame back up. Caught between the two here, you feel the immense amount of heat that they are providing, and you're feeling your already exhausted body losing strength.
We gotta go, right? We gotta cross this, right?
Good
Well,
night, you're lucky.
Well, hold on. Yeah, and wait for the jet to come back down. Come back out, and we'll think about this.
Okay. Wait for
Roll me an acrobatics check, please.
Great! It's a
At
disadvantage.
disadvantage for your exhaustion.
Yay! Acrobatics.
Indeed.
A 10.
At a 10, unable to, you miss time against the fire. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Great. Disadvantage as well, right?
Correct. Well, saving throws are not disadvantage. Wait. It specifies it's not disadvantage until level 3, I
Level
think.
3, I believe, are when your saves and attacks are
Yes.
Let me make sure.
Okay.
Disadvantage on ability checks for 1. 3 has disadvantage on attacks and saving throws.
There it is. Okay.
Cool.
So make me the dexterity saving throw to roll out of the way. Get on the other side.
26.
A 26, yes. You fly up onto the other side, but not before your leg is caught within the fire itself, and you will take half of this fire damage. 7, so you would take 3 fire damage as your little back paw is caught on fire, and you gotta pat that bad boy out when you get over there.
It's real.
But now,
It's real
you
lava,
note
guys.
now- you note now that these jets all the way down are off at seemingly random intervals.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be a better way.
Yeah, I don't know about this. This is oh boy. I'm not gonna make this.
Don't look at me. I'm not the most agile one either.
Maybe there's an off switch?
I have a feeling
Roll me a
you'd be across
perception
the
check.
way, right?
Pez. 3. I don't think you can see through. Pez is having trouble seeing through down the bridge because there's all this fire in the way. Anyone else is welcome to make perception checks too if you guys want to try and find an off switch somewhere.
Yeah.
If you're just looking for one. If you're just looking for one, roll me perception. If you want to investigate the bridge more closely, you can also do that. So Pez with a 3, Eli with a 9, Dagonet with an 11. Dagonet, I think that's just enough for you to catch. On the opposite end, you see a large lever next to the bridge itself.
He gives a heavy sigh. There is a lever, but not at this end.
Maybe we should go back up and take a nap?
Yeah, perhaps it is fairly late, and we need to be at 100% of our game if we're gonna attempt this.
I mean, do
I
we,
think-
do we know
I
if
think
we
we rest.
do we know if we go all the way up if it's gonna come back down? I mean, what if it's like a one-time only kind of elevator or whatever?
I think that the fact that they right out the gate gave us the option of ascending, I think we'll be all right. I mean, this is a trial to be attempted by tenders, right? People come and go all the time when they're attempting the trials.
Well, we don't know how long the last one's been here.
If anything goes wrong, Dagonet can break the elevator and then we can just walk on down. Just bust it open.
It is a very long hole, though. Quite the drop. Well,
We got ropes and bravery and send Oddwald down first. He can cushion the fall.
Whoa, wait, hang on.
Whoa, hang on.
I mean, catch us, you know? Big, strong, long arms.
That is really incorrect.
You got a lot of fabric you're wearing, and stretch it out to be a net.
Well,
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Let me not do that. Sorry.
Horde breaker and right now.
I
Yeah,
was
gonna
Breaker's
break up the
oddball.
horde.
I was trying to close it. I was like, which
You
one closes
first!
it? Can't remember.
well, if we have problems coming back down, we'll deal with that when the tide comes. But
I mean, we only got Steve, so
I think right now, if we try to cross that bridge, I think it would be the end of us. Huh?
I'll be honest. I think I could definitely cross it. But now he's got this burn. I don't know. So and maybe after the burn heals, maybe I don't know.
I think we all need a good night, or a nap at least.
Agreed, yeah.
Daniel's gonna try like usher people like back onto the disc.
But be prepared. I mean, what if every time somebody enters that room up there, there's some more of those stone guys, those gargoyle looking dudes. So be ready in case, you know. I don't know.
So you guys are gonna head back upstairs?
Yeah.
Or back up the thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like,
So you guys all going to huddle up back on the platform, Lucky nursing a very burnt paw, and someone speaks the word for ascend, and kind of just everyone's just like sitting there. It's very much like the loading screens from Mass Effect, where like there's, you know, just kind of chilling, and then the heat from the magma recedes behind you, and you come to a rest next to the dusty piles of the gargoyles that you had previously slain.
They don't respawn. We're good.
I mean, you never know. I just want to make sure.
The runes are still lit.
Everything seems still to be lit.
All right. So far, so good.
All right. Well, let's make this old place a little more homey then. And the hearth commenceth.
The hearth commenceth, and I think Oddwald's like, oh, good, thank you. I'm exhausted. And kind of just plops down on the ground next to the hearth and is like, wow, what a day.
Oh yeah, what'd you do today?
Oh, what do you mean? What did I... Everything we...
So quiet.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like you guys forget that I'm even here.
We could never forget Oddwald.
It's a weird feeling I get sometimes.
And Lucky, you hear Lucky like mutter, maybe if you did something other than just cower the whole time, we wouldn't forget you.
He's gonna try to perceive this. Heck you. Heck you being mean to my boy. Okay, he's just doing his best,
He
dang
helped
it.
when I uncuffed him. Now y'all are bullying him.
Oh, he has no idea.
1 uncuffing and helping, 2 elks, a bunch of servitors, and a big old life draining guy, and some soul draining shadows. We're still a little in debt with him, I think.
You think so?
Bring up a very good point.
Eli's so easy to forgive. Lucky's like, Lucky doesn't forget.
God, dude.
I
love it. Oh my gosh. I'm making something right now while you guys are doing all of your nighttime activities.
Fuck are you making?
That
Stop.
reminds me of a very old thing that I did one time on
Stop.
Aspects, like very early.
Stop.
Anyways, so what are you guys doing for the evening? Is there anything you want to talk about or do, or you want to, like, you know, discuss things? I don't know, man. What's on your mind? What's
Eli
the
in
party?
another life is thinking of all the giant fire-related things you threw at me during Aspects, and I've got a
Yeah.
couple terrified ideas. But Eli
Yeah.
himself is just peachy.
Good.
You
Good.
son of a bitch.
Oh, dude, hang on.
Dagonet would be sitting at the hearth, kind of attempting to clean things.
Right, yeah. Working on things being clean, I guess, huh?
There's so much ash.
Yeah,
so
everything
much
is
ash.
just... Yeah, Eli, you remember now that you are still kind of damp. I mean, you warmed up a little bit
Tried
while you
off
were down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit while you were down there, but otherwise, it's you're still covered in ash.
Eli's likely got a change of clothes.
Yeah, I would assume he would have a change of clothes, but I don't think you guys have taken the time for you to do anything about that.
No. He definitely hasn't as of yet. But
So, if you would like to, absolutely. You guys have the time now, right? So
yeah, I think he'll go find a private corner and get some dry, fresh clothes on.
Wouldn't they also
Nice.
be wet?
Oh, that's true. Everything's wet where you.
Eli pulls it out, hangs it on a thing in front of the hearth to warm it overnight, and hope that it dries out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes to bed sad because everything's wet.
Wet and soggy. Yes, it is the lot of Eli this evening. You do note that the where you came in is still blocked off.
Yeah.
So that's still happening. But do you guys want to take a watch tonight, or is that even in the cards, or is it more like we're sleeping? We are sleeping this evening.
I am 100% at least taking a watch.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Dagonet would chip in for that too.
Dagonet's going to take a watch too. Okay. You guys will still be able to get your full night's sleep as usual. So that's totally a non-issue. And nothing happens. You are literally locked in this room with one way forward. No one's looked at the door and the rolled shut stone. But as of right now, as far as you know, that's what you've got. I think the watches will go by uneventfully, and you will wake up the quote next morning. Luckily, your hero sense, making sure you don't sleep in too long, and you wake up rested as well as you can be, I suppose, on the next day.
Lucky,
So-
how's your crispy foot?
Yeah, he's alright, you know. I mean, kind of taps it and waggles it a little bit. And he's like, just not very comfortable when it happens, you know. So like, maybe we avoid bursting lava flames as much as possible if we can. Just from experience, is what I'm saying.
That is ideally the goal. I think we've experienced enough fire to try not to go into it anymore.
You guys think you would have, but
We are unfortunately going to have to make it across that bridge, and I don't know if I'm nimble enough. I can try, but I'm not the most dexterous hedge.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it either.
I'll do it. I got a feeling for that first platform getting down there. I'm just saying, like,
If you think so. I
No.
mean, you go straight for that lever, and hopefully that stops all this.
you know, it kind of, I mean, minus the fire, it kind of reminds me of us trying to get through the swamp to get some deliveries done every now and again. Some of that swamp is monkey and sticky with that wood. You don't want to put your foot on it or else you get stuck. So, you know, if it's
Yeah.
something like that, minus being so hot, I think I could figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, nobody travels the swamp quite like you, Lucky. You
But they
have a
miss me
real
there, you know.
affinity.
Just like,
Oh, for sure.
but heroes be heroes, you know. So,
I'm not very smart when it comes to fire stuff, but I bought some more oil for that lamp. Would that set you more on fire, or would that help?
Yeah, no, oil is
Does
not.
that burn?
Yeah, that's what you put in the lamp to burn it. Should probably avoid
Good to know.
open containers of oil around fire.
in fact, maybe just leave that up
Maybe I
here
should
when
put
we
it
go
away.
down. And maybe.
If there's enough light down there,
I think we'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I think we'll be all right.
You remember how well lit it was with
Mhm.
magma and fire.
It was lid.
Yeah.
Oh. Just gonna take the oil out, set it down in a corner, kick it a little bit further away.
Shall we make the descent?
I guess so. Now or
You
never.
guys clamber back onto the onto your ride down, I suppose.
How long's the ride down?
I'm gonna call it. Let's call it 20 seconds.
Never mind.
The slow-moving platform.
Okay.
As we ride our way down, I assume we speak descent with no issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The words are still in your mind.
As we ride down, Eli is going to place a hand on Lucky and mumbling some sort of a spell. The only word that Lucky makes out is fire. And Lucky, I'm gonna cast protection from energy on you. You now have resistance to fire for an hour.
Clerics are dope, dude.
Nice.
I've been holding on to that spell
Nice.
for 2 days now, but I needed sending twice because I'm stupid.
Oh, that was a tough one. So this is good. This is good. Yes. So that's all you hear. Like you just hear fire, but you feel suffused with some kind of energy.
Look, I know it's fire.
Yeah. Wait, we're talking about fire. Yeah. Oh. Right.
That should help you out a little bit, protect you a bit.
Thanks. Still gonna sweat through these clothes, but all right.
And it begins to get sweltering hot as you descend back down to the lava and the bridge. Thanks for giving me a little bit of time to just make that.
Nice.
You guys are great.
Don't love that it's a battle map, but
it's more just a representation of how far you're probably gonna have to go here to make it to the other side, right?
It's
and there's just a lot of lava down there.
You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like a representation of the bullshit that you're slinging, but please go on.
Also true, but that's fine. Obviously, the next room isn't just a room, it's just how far you've got to go. There's some lava in the way and a lot of fire jets as well. It seems that Lucky has been the chosen one to make this work. Lucky, are you going to be the first? Here, let me go ahead and just try and move you up to the front there.
Yeah. Okay.
Lucky, need any healing potions? Need any snacks? You good?
I don't know if I'm gonna have time. You see how quick they come up and down, right? Oh no.
Just gonna throw a bardic inspiration on Lucky too. Like you were brave, you were nimble, you were quick, you were small. You could punch that fire right in its stupid fire face.
Right. Right.
Eli, I'm gonna DM this one for you. Ready?
Oh yeah.
You cast Bless.
I'm sorry. I just clicked on something in the Twitch chat that I've never seen before, and that confused
Oh, the
me.
reply thing? It's
It
terrifying,
freaked
right?
me out.
Yeah,
You knew
I don't know what to
exactly
do
what
with
I
that.
did. I clicked
Yeah,
on the
because I
message
found that happened
right
today
above
on my
me.
channel.
I was like, what am I doing? Yes, I would like to. Oh, I actually didn't prepare Bless.
What's your cantrip one? Guidance.
Oh, that's guidance. That's guidance. Yes.
Go ahead and do
I
guidance.
do cast guidance.
Yeah.
I also prepared Goodberry.
Wait a minute. Protection from energy is concentration. Never mind. Please do that.
Aha!
You're gonna want to maintain that.
Never
You're gonna
mind.
definitely want to
I'm gonna
maintain
be
that.
a thinky boy.
Okay, so you have one bardic inspiration for the moment now, Lucky. And you know what? Just for kicks, let's do this because go ahead and roll me some initiative, guys. Just in case you want to try and help out Lucky at any point in time, let's go ahead and get a turn order up.
You need me to? Yeah. I'll do it anyways, either way. Wow, I clicked my token. It's still activated. I just want you to know. My activation is still there.
It worked. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, and it creates threads, Rob. It's terrible.
Somebody did it in my chat the other day, come to think of it, and I didn't think anything of it.
We're a chat room, we're not Reddit. I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyways, so we've got some turn order here, chat. I'll bring it up for you so you can actually see. I'll put it right on the lava. I'm sure that's not going to mean anything. There we go. Okay. Pez, let's just say you use your turn. You've now cast your Bardic Inspiration here. Is there anything else you want to do?
If Lucky's good on healing potions and stuff, I think that's all I got.
Okay. Sounds good. Lucky. What do you want to do?
Okay. Just in case. DM side question.
Yes.
I would like to use something I've not used yet, but it's going to take me 10 minutes to use it.
What is it?
It is. It doesn't mean very much, but it's Inspiring Leader. And essentially take 10 minutes to give like a pep speech to everybody in the area.
Mhm.
And after that pep speech, you guys get +2, because I have a +2 charisma bonus mod to your temporary hit pool.
Yes.
So I feel like he's being like, okay, yeah, be nimble. All right, look, and just in case you have to come over with me, be careful. It really hurt. It's like trying to do his best to try to give some inspiring speech. But this one time, you know, I got burned. It was very bad. Remember that one time? It was really bad. So just watch out, okay? Watch out, guys.
I think we get this as like a flashback of you guys boarding the
That's why I asked how long the
thing
elevator was
in the
taking.
morning. Yeah, sure. It's not 10 minutes, but like I think we get a flashback as like Lucky like gets into like the sprinter stance, right? Is about ready to go gerbing wild on this bridge and get across, and we flash back to like Lucky pepping everyone up. So you all now have +2 on your temporary hit points for the
Doesn't have a time.
next. It doesn't have a time.
Doesn't have a time. Let's see.
It doesn't have a time. Why does it not have a time?
The only time limit is you can't do it again until you can't gain from it again until a short or long rest.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, that's it. It's lit. It's just it is there
Wow.
until it's gone.
Inspiring.
Why?
I didn't realize that I was so inspiring, but guess here I am. Heroes can't help but be heroes, you know. Right?
All right, Lucky. Let's make some moves.
All right. And he's gonna wait for the first couple of spouts to stop. And he's like, all right.
Yep.
What would you like me to roll?
Acrobatics check. Let's go.
All right.
22. You pass. Get to the next square.
Next one again.
Do it. Well, that's a 10. You have
Yeah.
advantage for some reason right
I
now.
forgot.
But the
Sorry,
10,
there you go.
the 10 is not enough. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please. That is a natural 20. But indeed, you are going to end up taking some damage. That you take half of this, so 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
But you do
A
stumble
quarter
your way to
of
the
it.
next one. A quarter of it.
Half of a half.
Oh,
because
resistance. Yeah.
Yeah, because your resistance. Wow, and plus make sure the two come from your temp first.
Yeah, I don't know if that also counts me. Let's make sure.
choose
Inspiring
Six
your
friendly
teammate.
creature,
Friendly
which
creatures, which
include
can include
yourself.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So you're feeling pretty good right now.
He like, looks back. He's like, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. And he
Roll
goes
it.
to the next
Acrobatics.
one. A 12.
A 12. You have a bardic inspiration. Would you like to use it?
Yes.
Okay, that is a D8, Pez? D8. Not enough. Roll me dexterity saving throw.
What?
Another natural 20 on the dexterity saving throw. You will
I'm
take
very dexterous.
a quarter of this.
Okay.
So that's 1. Wait, that's half. That's a quarter. 3.
3.
Wait.
Okay.
Am I mathing? I'm not mathing right.
It'd be
That's
2.
5.
I believe
That's,
it's
it's
2.
2. It's
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
It's 2.
Okay. All right. I mean, what do I
Always
got?
round down. I gotta remember to round down.
Okay. One more.
right.
All right.
Acrobatics. 21. You nimbly get through the next one. 16. Another passes by behind you.
Okay, I got this. All right, oh, Lucky's coming back. Look.
Another 21. Only one more to go.
He looks back. He thumbs up. Okay. All right.
23, you make it to the other side, find the lever, slam it down, and all of the jets go silent.
Like waits for the turn. He makes his own turning nails.
Lucky, that was amazing.
I'm so glad we rested. I'm tired. God, okay. All right, come on.
Eli runs across the bridge and hugs Lucky.
This is very well done.
I wouldn't love this. I'm so sweaty right now. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I
Thank
forgot.
you.
It's like 100 degrees in here, but
Yeah,
that was amazing.
I mean, okay. Just go
I
back
haven't
to
seen
being
you
in the
move like
circus
that
or
since
something.
we were running from the guard.
I'm not gonna tell you I tapped into that, but I tapped into that. Just
Hey,
saying.
you know, wherever you pull the inspiration from, I ain't arguing.
That, and remember that one time that we got caught lifting a little bit, just one extra jewel from you know who, Winston's belt.
Yeah.
We had to run like the wind.
Oh, good times. Good times.
All right. I'm gonna
So,
sit here.
are we good?
Oh, yeah. Come on over.
All right, great, cool, all right.
Hopefully it's not on a timer. Just jets him.
Yeah, Dagonade's like the last one to go through, and we're just like watching the lever like click. Okay, yeah, you guys all make it to the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you off the lava map so it's a little less glaring in front of everyone here. But you do all make it back. You make it all to the other side, and you've done it. You did the thing. You did it the hardest way possible. But this was also the only way that you, as a team, had available to you that made sense. So that was very well done. Okay, you pulled it. You found the lever. You're good. And the magma in the entire chamber cools to a solid rock.
Wow.
The
Eli,
passageway continues on ahead of you, deeper and further downwards into darkness.
Eli casts light on his shield again.
Yep.
As
Now that we're in darkness
As the
here.
light is dying, he would
Yeah.
do it, yeah.
Like, crap. Yeah. Okay. So you guys head further downwards. Those of you that are paying attention to your marching steps, note that it is hundreds of feet curving ever downwards.
Dagonet gets more labored breaths. Falls a couple steps behind each time, the farther we go.
Yeah, Dagonet doesn't like the heights and maybe doesn't like the depths. But you continue further and further down. The tunnel transitions itself to a room, a long, dark room. It seems to have been magically shaped from earth beneath the scorched grove. The floor is made of black cobblestones, shaped from layers of volcanic rock. Breaking through the stones are a line of 3 great trees. Each tree appears black and charred. Leaves of flame and bark that glow like embers. The tree in the middle is the largest. Its roots tangled outward in a great mass. What would you like to do?
Is there like movement in these I mean, clearly there wouldn't be wind unless it'd be like magical wind, right? So can I try to see if there's any movement within the trees?
Roll me some perception. Keep in mind, this room is dark.
Yep.
The only source of light that you have is Eli right now. And these trees are roughly 90 feet away from you.
Okay.
24 is very well done, but it's dark. Please roll at disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
25. That's the natural 20. A 24. It's weird. The large one in the center. It's maybe a trick of the light. Has to be. What tree has a face?
You guys see that the face on the tree in the middle?
Eli will step a few feet forward and shine his light in that air, or hold his shield up in front of him. Hopefully shed a little bit more dim light on it.
It is too far away currently. You would have to approach.
Okay.
Passive perceptions from all of you are not going to be enough to see what
Yeah.
Lucky just saw.
Tegane's gonna inch slowly closer until his dim vision can make out
Yeah.
something to see if it's carved or.
Right.
How far is that? 60?
Oh, that's right. You have dark vision.
60 feet, as if it were bright. Darkness as it were dim.
Oh, so you
So you
can
can
already
see
see
60.
in dim light right now.
Okay.
Is gonna cast dancing lights, just starting closer to us and then outwards towards the thing.
Okay, so you're gonna. Okay, so how far do you want to cast these lights? Let me grab some lights here, I guess, huh? So dancing lights goes how far?
120 feet.
120. Where do you put them then? Because you have so many options now.
I think they have to be within 10 feet of or 20 feet within another light. So probably 60 feet, like starting 60 feet out and just kind of beep, beep, just a string of them.
They have to be within 10 feet of another light?
Within
4 torch-sized
20 feet.
lights.
Or 4 lights.
Dim light in a 10-foot radius. Not even bright light. Okay, low light. 10-foot radius. 4 of these.
So starting, that'd be like 40, no, 4 lights, 80 feet within the tree, starting out closest to us.
Mm-hmm.
Little gentle lights, try not to look aggressive.
Right, well, they only emit dim light, right? So they generally don't look too aggressive anyways. But I've got let's say you've got them lined up, one after the other. So there's this line of light all the way down this passageway, about 80 feet, right? And you can see at the end of the hall what looks to be a great tree, blackened and charred. Pieces of fire still lit on its bark and on its branches with a face.
Yeah, don't do those face.
Maybe it's friendly?
Should we shout at it from here?
Well, I can probably assume that it's not friendly. What has been friendly down here at all?
I know you said it was challengers. I wonder what the challenge would be for trees.
Maybe we should try saying hi first, though, just to make sure.
Maybe play some of your music. Everybody likes your music.
Yeah, should we do a little concert?
I mean, you
Really,
Oh, yeah, because
I'm not very good at singing. Yeah.
Your instrument's broken.
Yeah.
I think I have an extra one. I have a spare. Are you any good at the Zoom?
I don't even know what that is.
It's basically like a little flute thing, except an orb. You just blow air into it, and then you.
I mean, if you want me to, I could try. Just no promises, you know.
Yeah. So it's like just a little clay egg-shaped thing. It's
Should we
basically
all?
like an
He's like
ocarina.
nervously looking around at everybody else. Should we all take an instrument? You know, play music for this.
Maybe you like it.
I don't. You two can go ahead. I don't know if playing a concert for it is would be
Set them.
the thing to do, but you could try it. In terms of speaking to it, everything here has been that rune, whatever language that we've been hearing.
Everybody knows the language of music.
Yes, but taste is subjective. We don't know if maybe the trees like the silence of this chamber. We don't know.
Does the face have ears?
Does it have ears? Hard for you to say. There are branches around the face. Who's to say if a tree with a face has ears?
If you're all good with it, I'd like to try it. Should we try it?
Sure, go ahead. I have an idea. If y'all want to back me up with music.
Yeah. What's your head? Should we just do it? You gonna surprise us?
Yeah, sure. Just go ahead.
All right, Lucky, on 3. You ready?
All right.
Dagonite pulls out his shield and spear at the ready just in case.
Okay, so
Starts banging it together.
Lucky and Pez are gonna start playing music.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Just...
And you play music. Yeah.
When they start,
You play music now.
when they start playing, Eli is going to step forward and give his best, like, stage performance posture.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to try and recite the poem that Tever sent to him.
I want each of you to roll performance checks at advantage because you're all helping each other in this. This is a mess. I love it.
A beautiful mess.
Performance.
Pez with a 23, that's expected.
Woof.
Eli, poetry performance at 12. Lucky apparently was born to play the little clay egg. That is a natural 20 for that. And Dagonet is just at the ready with a spear and shield in hand in case anything goes bad.
I think Eli hams it up a little too much.
Right.
It's like the cycle of nature. Like he's being a little too dramatic. He's a little too extra. Pez and Lucky know how to read a room. Eli doesn't always.
Right. Plus. What was yours at 12? You know what? The average of that is still a 19. So this is a pretty good performance all told. Yeah. So you're playing this music and you recite this poem. And suddenly, the great black tree at the back of the room quivers. Its bark shifts. The eyes and the mouth open, revealing flames beneath. The long branches twist into hands and the roots become large feet. A voice begins to speak. It sounds like creaking wood and a blasting forge. Do you guys continue to play your music?
Do we understand what the voices say?
Do you speak birdfolk?
Yes,
or druidic?
I do. I speak birdfolk.
So, I am to receive guests. How long now has it been?
It creaks and groans as it lifts itself. The roots and feet tearing from the magma-hardened floor.
You do not look like tenders. A test is in order then.
I'm gonna need everyone to roll me initiative. As I drag you to this lovely little deal here. And we are gonna be, again,
I forgot to hit my token.
again, we are out here fighting stuff. Oh, did I drag the wrong one? I did. Hang on.
We tried to be diplomatic. We tried to have a conversation.
Uh-oh. Did I not give everyone vision here? Uh-oh.
Can I say like I know a guy and just name drop Tever?
You can. I'm not sure it will help you in this case. I don't think. Okay, so Eli, you have light, right? I don't think it didn't carry over. What was the distance again?
20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay. Interesting. Wait, can you guys see anything? Is my map not working?
Not yet.
Black.
Oh. Frick.
Hey, there we go. Ooh, he looks cool.
It was all check marked, but nothing happened. So, here we are. Hang on. I gotta redo the turn orders here. It didn't work. I will add the ones that were already there. Sorry, didn't token. Thank you, Pez. 18. Lucky was the 11. I have to redo them, sadly. They're not showing up on the one for chat there. So even though you guys did so good, I can't. I have to click it anyways. Second A. 15. I put Oddwald somewhere, but you know. All right, and then this. There. Now I'll get Oddwald up on the map here first, but that doesn't really matter. He's not really doing anything anyways. Pez Pingo, top of the order once again. What would you like to do?
Are we fighting?
A test is in order.
Okay, you seem nice, but okay. I'm gonna ooh. I don't want to be too aggressive.
I'm gonna ooh.
Because I haven't been able to do it yet. I'm gonna do this, and we have the instrument out and everything. I'm gonna do shatter.
Oh my god, this is a first.
Yeah.
You're gonna shatter this tree.
Shatter the tree.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna.
I can dig it.
I'm gonna play a single note, and it's just gonna kind of reverberate outwards and get just louder and louder, and just like right on the guy. Kind of
Where did I put
reverberating
Oddwald's?
stuff.
There it is. It's like I couldn't find Oddwald. Man, we forget about him. I can't find him. Cool. Shatter. Not to belittle anything or take away from your moment of actually being able to cast Shatter here. Did 1 damage at the higher level. That sucks, but that's okay. The giant tree in the back will have to make a Constitution saving throw. Indeed. It rolls a 20, so it is going to take... Yes?
If he's made out of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal? No, he's organic because he's a tree. Never mind.
He is a... Yeah, he's a tree.
He's a tree.
He is a burned out tree, but he is indeed a tree.
Never mind.
He takes half damage for it, is that correct?
Yeah, half on a successful.
For passing. Okay, so he's gonna take 9 points of shatter damage here. So a good strike, and you can hear it as it like cracks, and this note reverberates, and bark comes flying off, and all these like sparks and soot go off.
Yes. Good.
Jesus. I think you liked it. All right.
Okay. It is Oddwald Ebonheart's turn. Oddwald is, okay, I think I'm just gonna take a couple steps back here. I'm not here for the trial. Not me. Okay. And he cowers. Back in the back. Pez, was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn there? Bonus action, movement. Pez? Anything? Bonus action, movement, or anything you want to do?
Ooh, sorry, my bad. I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration over on Lucky there, because Lucky's good at range stuff. That thing's right. Lucky, you got it. That's victory. You got pokey things.
That's very true.
It's like Pokeball.
Lucky, you feel the inspiration come over you. Do you want to? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Movement at all? Or are you good?
I'm good. I'm just gonna hang out.
Dagonet, it is your turn. Big fiery tree guy in front of you. Your friends at your side. What would you like to do here?
He grumbles and just disappointingly sighs at Oswald's words there. Just, no figures. And he's gonna start to walk forward, but he's like, but we're here on the business of the tenders, and oh my god, I hate this magic stuff. And he's just gonna walk up here and just kind of ready an attack if something comes at him.
Okay. This is a question for the cast. This might take a while. We are approaching 10 p.m. Do you want to see this combat through today, or is this our moment? I'm leaving it up to you, because I'm good.
It's only 7 here.
Oh, that's true. It is only 7.
We're fine.
But, okay, yeah. Rob? May? Shrug? I got one shrug. Rob, you tell me.
Oh, don't make me be the guy.
I don't mind cliffhangering it.
I feel like it would. I don't want to rush through this. I'm excited about this.
I think it's a good idea.
I feel like we cliffhanger it.
Can we get through one turn? I have something really funny I want to do.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about that. Like, it would be really neat if we could get like set up our actions.
I don't even.
For the yes, I'm in. Let's do
All right,
it.
Dagonet moves up and is ready in action. Eli, what do you want to do?
Okay, so this is gonna be a semi-meta question.
Yes.
I'm assuming that these will eventually come into play.
No.
Are they in play yet?
No.
They're trees to me.
They are currently
They're
just
trees to
petrified,
Eli.
burned out trees.
Cool. Okay. Not gonna focus that. He would have no reason to. Oh.
I love it. Rob has been respectful of the rules all night
listen,
tonight.
Man, I
love it.
Eli brings out the best in me.
He's keeping me honest. It's good stuff.
Okay. Eli is gonna loose the old spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Summon that bad boy up.
Brandish the blade of the wood in kind of a showy way. Like, to make sure the tree sees it.
Right.
For it is a blade of the wood.
Blade of the wood.
And,
it's named and everything.
15, 20, 25.
Okay.
And he's going to stand at the ready next to Dagonet. Can I get my spiritual boy?
Yeah, I'll grab that for you.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did you? Oh, no, you never did put it in here. You gave me control over it. Okay.
You have control. There's not like there's not a
There's no
sheet
way to.
for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I wouldn't be able to put tokens on the board anyway.
So you can put that wherever.
Cool. Where is it?
To the right of him, down near you, or near the
Oh,
light.
there it is.
It's just very small.
That is, yeah, let me zoom in. There it is. Yeah, so I'm going to cast it right there and 8 force damage to him.
It does indeed hit and deals 8 damage. Excellent. Okay. And you've readied your action here, correct? For anything to approaches you?
And he'll just sort of say, a test it is then. And
cool.
Stand there heroically. That's my turn.
Lucky, what would you like to do?
Lucky is fed up with Oswald. So Lucky pulls out his hat of disguise, puts it on his head, uses disguise self to turn himself into Oswald, and then complain constantly. And then uses his bonus action to put Hunter's mark on the tree, but no action, because action would be disguise self.
Because the action is disguise self. I love that was the solution.
As Oddwald or as Mordain?
No, as Oddwald. He put his hat on.
Love it.
Put Hunter's mark on it. I'll do it in a minute. Looks back at Oswald, goes, I can't do anything. I just stay around, do nothing. I just complain all the time.
I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. And that's the turn. Is you want to move?
Yes. I'm gonna get as close as possible to Oswald. Where is he at?
Behind you.
Yep. Cool.
I didn't even want to come. This wasn't even my idea. Look at me. I'm a necromancer without any magic. Like, what do you want me to do?
I'm like the dog. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even.
I love
It is now Oakhart's turn, and as previously described, Oakhart will then summon 2 animated trees to the battlefields, where they will join you next week for the remainder of Oakhart's test for the Borealis. And that's where we will call the show for this evening. Thank you guys very much for being here. I do appreciate that. I know we had to do it right in the middle of combat, but the way that everything worked out, it ended up being right in the middle. So next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, watch the culmination of the Oakhart fight. That'll be hopefully the last test of claiming the Borealis for the heroes of the wood, and one step closer to saving the wood. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Let's do some shout outs. Miss Simply Jackson, where can people find you at?
You can find me at twitch.tv/simply_JXN. On Twitter, there's no underscore. Same thing. We're doing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Actually, later tonight, I'm doing a hangout just to sit in my own Discord and chit chat with folks about life and whatnot. No gameplay or anything that's correlated with anybody doing things together. Just hang out if you guys want to come and get to know me or any of the community that I hang out with. They're wonderful. Other than that, that's it. I'm just glad we're alive for at least one more episode.
At least one more. Thank you very much for playing this evening. I do appreciate it. Miss Malaveth, where can the people find you at?
I'm Malaveth. I'm on the internet. I stream a couple times a week on twitch.tv/Malaveth, or I also post art stuff on Twitter, Mally_games, Instagram, stuff. We're not dead yet.
Buff Orc Women. Ready? And Lady May, where can the people find you at?
They can find me also on the internet, twitch.tv/LadyMay, and that's MEA, on Instagram and on Twitter. And tonight also gonna be hanging out on my Discord, playing Final Fantasy 14. We're just hanging out, chilling. New players that have been around for a while, helping people out, and just having a nice chill evening.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Mr. Bonus Stage, Rob, where can the people find you at?
You can usually find me all over the internet as Rob or Bonus Stage Rob or bonus_stage_Rob, because that's my name. You can find me hosting Bonus Vision at twitch.tv/bonus_stage_Rob. That is a stream where I just play a bunch of games like Horizon Zero Dawn and Fall Guys, and really just anything I want to do. And when I'm not doing that, I'm doing RPG shows like this. So thanks for being here, meeting Eli, and I'd love you to meet the other folks like Travis, the Spellslinger, on my Monster of the Week campaign at twitch.tv/game nights. That's game with 2 G's and nights with a K. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. Super fun if you like stuff like Supernatural or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I am now on twitch.tv/encounter roleplay with an Apocalypse World campaign where I play Liv, the Heart Holder. She is not an orc woman, but she be buff. She's like Zarya and Negan from The Walking Dead all rolled into one glorious Step on Me package, and that's at 3 p.m. Eastern every Friday. And that's what I got going on.
Thank you, Rob. I do appreciate that. This has been an excellent session, and this has also been DieFall Alderheart. We are going to go record a Patreon post show, so if you want to support the cast and everything else that we do here, you can head on over to patreon.com/DieFall and catch the other post shows as well as some cool art stuff and, become part of the show, make NPCs and or otherwise. This has been episode 27. We are cruising right towards 30. Killing it. We'll see you guys next week. Later.